resources and tools, and wow, this is cool. I'm a new guy playing the breacher, new guy just carrying the heavy shit.
Oh, here we go.
And loving every minute. But right, we're only there a month, and it was, you know, you're chasing your phones and your bad guys and doing your normal thing. But Afghanistan terrain is not like Baghdad, right? It's, you know, unless you're in Kabul, right? I operate in the mountains of Afghanistan, so just the rural missions to urban missions.
Was it everything you thought it was cracked up to be from the very beginning, or were you a little disappointed?
Right.
Don't fucking tell me like, just doing the job. Bullshit. You just fucking killed. You shot.
One of the biggest enemies to this country ever, probably. And you just doing my job. Like, nah, you got to feel some type of way. And I wonder, you think all these alcohol bottles back here are full, or you think they got water in them? That's a lot of different alcohols.
Killed Bin Laden. I've never said I killed Bin Laden.
I'm correcting myself.
I wonder whose
You
flag
shot
that is.
him.
Doing that should try to be like undercover, or was Bin Laden just worried about his gray hairs?
Oh shit.
So yeah, right. We got a helo down. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're very far from home, right? You got an hour and a half helo ride into a country that's got surface to air.
We'll put a couple shots in Bin Laden.
Has the Los Angeles Police Department just confirmed that Celeste Rivas Hernandez wasn't killed? Their latest statement has all of us guessing at what potential criminal liability anyone may face here after her body was found in a car registered to singer David. We are bringing back on Steve Fisher, the private investigator who is looking into aspects of this case on.
Yeah, I was saying from the beginning, bro, I bet you this Celeste probably OD'd, and top of the morning, Dante. That Celeste probably OD'd, and these young kids just didn't know how to, like, react to it. And if they knew she was on the run, like, bro, just all bad. If you know a girl's on the run, you should have told her, come on, get the fuck out of here. You gotta burn rubber. But let's see, where's the fucking...
what may have happened to Celeste. I'm talking about Steve Fisher, a missing persons private investigator who is hired by the owner of the property that David was staying at in LA. Now remember,
I wonder, this guy, this private investigator, I wonder if his client list has went up. Because, you know, he's the main guy talking about all this shit in this case.
this property was nearby where that Tesla was found. And as you may recall, the owner wants some more information about what role his house, his property, may have played in this, if any. And you may also remember, if you've been following us here on Sidebar, that we have interviewed Steve before. And when it came, Steve said to us in a previous episode.
But I will say this, there are some things that, and I'm talking physical evidence, that was at that house that is, there could have been greater plans as far as getting rid of her, and it's scary, sadistic stuff. And that's why we're trying to learn more about that. I wish I could say more, but for obvious reasons I can't. But it doesn't have to do with how she died, but maybe how they were planning on.
Yeah, that's how it is in Cali. I forget at what point they changed it, but I remember when I was young, people would be scared to call for an OD because they'd come, search the house, everybody get busted. But I'm not sure at what point they changed the law that if someone's ODing, save that person's life, and the cops ain't gonna come fuck with anybody else, because saving that person's life is more important than worrying about you going to jail for fucking getting in trouble for it, you know? Which makes sense, bro. Come save the girl's life. At that point, the cops know the address to the house that's a problem address. They're gonna circle back and get your ass, but they just can't get your ass that day.
Ultimately getting rid of her, and how maybe that Tesla was just a holding spot at the time, and things just, you know, their timing was just off as far as getting this done. But there's a few things that were just like, will blow your mind.
And Steve joins us now. Steve, good to see you again. I'm really happy to have you. I mean, you've been on the ground there. You're investigating this. Let's start here. The big news: when the LAPD confirms with KTLA that its prior news release stands on its own, does that signify to you, hey, listen, we have no evidence that Celeste Rivas Hernandez was killed, that homicide charges are not warranted here, that that's our final conclusion? Or is that saying we don't have evidence at this point?
So I think what it's saying is that they're still relying on what's going to come back from the medical examiner's office, since there's not a determination there, at least publicly. Now, are they in contact with the medical examiner? Absolutely. But listen, I don't think that's unintentional. They've been so tight-lipped.
After you OD'd, did you come home and fucking fix again? Because, I mean, I know I did that, bro. I OD'd once. As soon as I got out, bro, I fucking right back to it, man.
I think there has to be something to read into that.
I got hit with the adrenaline and everything, man. That shit crazy.
I think the purpose of the initial release was to, get everybody possibly prepared that this isn't a homicide. And now they're saying we still don't have anything that shows that it is. But there's other, listen, a crime definitely occurred. And they even say that at least concealment of the body. But there's other crimes.
Yeah, for me, it was like, fuck, man. When was it? Might have been like 06, 07. But yeah, I don't even know if Narcan was out then. Maybe, but bro, I remember I was in the hospital and they got you strapped down and I was just like tugging, and I'm pretty sure they hit me with the adrenaline because you come to and then fucking go back out, and then finally I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? And then fucking let me out, and then right away I went home and fucking did the do again. But my fucking, I don't remember my left or right leg, it was numb for like a week or two, bro. I didn't tell anybody. I was like, oh my God, what happened, man? But finally, the feeling came back to it. But that shit was numb for like a week or two. And I just didn't tell anybody. Maybe you're supposed to talk and tell the doctor something, but I was like, bro, I ain't telling nobody. But at least it came back. I got the feeling back after like a week or two.
I hope they're investigating, such as the relationship. I understand it's a tough case to make because she's not around anymore. She can't testify, but it doesn't mean because it's hard, it shouldn't be, pursued.
I'm going to talk about what potential charges could be here in a second, but just going back to this, they have to be in contact with the LA County Medical Examiner. Does that mean that right now the LA County Medical Examiner is like, I need more information. I don't have a conclusion yet. Last time you and I were speaking, you said it's possible that the LA County Medical Examiner may be releasing the cause and manner of death of Celeste soon, because you were looking at the website and it was showing that they were reviewing cases. There was a backlog and maybe Celeste is going to come up. Does it signify to you, yeah, we spoke to them. There's nothing to determine that she was killed by anyone, which could raise questions about how she died? Or is this a situation where, they again, yeah, they spoke to them. Yeah, it's possible Celeste was killed, but we're just not revealing that at this point in time.
Yeah, so the LA County Medical Examiner's Office has their own in-house investigators also. And in fact, they publicly say on the site who the investigator on the case is.
They can kind of be assholes
I'm
sometimes,
sure they're
right?
working with robbery homicide. And, it may be a case that, let's say they did get a good toxicology result back, but it's not an overdose. Now it throws it back into, okay, a good toxicology, robbery homicide. And, it may be a case that, let's say they did get a good toxicology result back, but it's not an overdose. Now it throws it back into, okay, so then you got really limited options. It's either a homicide or, if she took her own life. Then they'd really have to dig in, because if it wasn't glaringly obvious from the initial autopsy, in other words, if there's not a gunshot wound or something like that, then, they're going to have to maybe get forensic anthropologists involved that specialize in trying to make these determinations on severely decomposed bodies, which can take a while. And they might be consulting with outside pathologists to see if they got it, to get comfortable with a possible determination. But something...
It was like, I wonder, like, where are all these... Oh, who's Dora Hernandez? Like, are these pictures from her friends, pictures from her mom, parents, family, or pictures from her own? But I mean, it says right here, Dora Hernandez, whoever the hell that is.
Like you said, I've been tracking those other cases, and they've come back with toxicology now. In fact, she's the only one of 6 deaths on September 8th that doesn't have a cause and manner. And so it's a little bit, it's concerning, but which way it goes is hard to tell, because they could have, needed additional testing.
I wonder what website
Because
is
you
it that you
thought
look up the coroner?
by this point we might have had a release. You thought by this point we might have more information.
If it was, I think if they got a good toxicology, let's say it came back and it was clearly an overdose of some sort, whether somebody administered that or she took it herself and it was an accident is a different thing. The cause would be, a rough manner would be whether it was self-administered or administered by someone else. I would think that there would have been some sort of indication by now, and that could be then initial charges could be dropped. I don't know why initial charges couldn't be dropped now, even if they have the stack on top of them, because I know that they'll probably say, well, he's cooperating. But how much, if it's been 2 months and you haven't gotten the answer yet, is he really cooperating? So, it means he's probably not. He's probably, the counsel's telling him not to. And what's the difference if he's Mirandized or not, now?
And to be clear about something, okay? If they come back and they say, listen, there's no evidence to support that Celeste was killed, right? There's no evidence to support homicide charges, manslaughter, murder, anything like that. Is that consistent with what you're seeing in your private investigation? Are you hearing or seeing something different? Would you be surprised if that's the ultimate conclusion?
I'll just be honest. We really don't know. Nobody has stepped forward, even, wanting to be anonymous off the record and said, listen, I know what happened. So it's very bizarre that there's this many people involved that have stayed this quiet for this long, especially like when they're young. And it's like they're all lawyered up, to be honest with you. And I don't know if that's because maybe he's providing counsel to all of them, but
I wouldn't doubt it. I bet if David got the money, he's probably told all his whoever, friends, whatever, hey, I got a lawyer. Or he could be telling them all to use his same lawyer. And that gets a little tricky if you're trying to use the same lawyer as the person that's the main suspect. Like, I had a homie, this fucking dude, he's older, man. I think he passed away now. Yeah, he was older, though. But he had like a 5-pack in his car, and he went to someone's house to visit him. Well, as soon as he pulled in, the cops raided the house. And just since he had the weed in his car, that's the most stuff they found at the house when they raided it. I think they might have had some stuff there. But the guy that his house he went to said, I got your lawyer for you. So he was using that dude's lawyer. No, actually at the house they had more flour. But it was 3 people that got busted. My homie that just showed up there randomly, had some weed in his car, was the only one that went to prison. The people at the house, everybody else had more stuff, but since he used their lawyer, his lawyer just railroaded him. I think he had to do like 3 years or something. That's when I was like, all right, take a mental note, man. Never use the same lawyer as the person that got more to lose or whatever, because they're going to fucking put it all off on you.
But there's no leaks coming out. And that's kind of bizarre with this many people involved, younger people that kind of want to save themselves, and they're blowing their careers up. So it seems like there's something that they're trying to protect, but I don't know what it is yet.
And I just have to be clear once again, right? There's a lot of online speculation. There's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the dude had no money, so I don't know how it worked. But yeah, bro, after I found out, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You should have got your own goddamn lawyer. But it was probably all part of the scam, The other dudes are probably paying the lawyer more, and he was like, all right, let's just try to get him the lawyer, and he'll take the fall for it. These dudes are all old, man. If you're from the Valley, you probably heard of the NA fucking OG crew, like OG Kush crew. They all fucking were part of the Narcotics Anonymous, and they're all sober, but they're all fucking growing weed. This is like mid-2000s.
Lot that we're looking into. We're looking at every report that's come out. To be clear, okay, David Anthony Burke has not been officially implicated in any crime, any wrongdoing. He's not been charged. He's not been named a suspect, not a person of interest. Obviously, his connection is through the car and these reports that he had some sort of relationship with Celeste, which I'll dive into a little bit more. But Steve, I was looking into this, right? And unless I'm wrong, if someone just moves Celeste's body, possibly under California law, that may be just a misdemeanor. There's a law that says every person who, having knowledge of an accidental death, actively conceals or attempts to conceal that death shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, punishable by imprisonment in a county jail for not more than 1 year, or by a fine of not less than $1,000.
This is what I was saying a while ago, and I'm pretty sure Adam said, because I was telling him, I'm pretty sure he said it on one of the shows. But yeah, if someone's already dead and they're dead from something else, and you're just messing with a dead body, that shit's like a misdemeanor, man.
or more than $10,000, or by both, that fine and imprisonment. And for purposes of this section, to actively conceal an accidental death means any of the following: to perform an overt act that conceals the body or directly impedes the ability of authorities or family members to discover the body, to directly destroy or suppress evidence.
And then I don't know if you got government assistance or Medi-Cal, whatever, they're paying for it, but if you paying out of pocket for that shit's expensive, bro. You just start dwindling down, and if you're taking 8, just start cutting it down a little bit, and the half-life lasts so long that you're able to dwindle down. And man, you can get all the way down to like making a 2 milligram last you like 4 or 5 days, and then at that point you're saving money. I feel like it's not doing as much wear and tear on your teeth, because if you put an 8 in there, that shit is gonna really fuck up your teeth. But if you just putting a little bit in there, and then if you ever take a little more, it'll give you another oomph for the day, But the goal is try to dwindle it down and not put as much in your body, or at least like keep it away from fucking up your teeth.
Of the actual physical body of the deceased, including, but not limited to, bodily fluids or tissues, to destroy or suppress the actual physical instrumentality of death, right? What caused the death. And I also saw that there was this health and safety code section under California law that says a person who willfully mutilates remains known to be human without authority of law is guilty of a felony. I'm just not sure if we've seen convictions on that for something like this, given this fact pattern. But the reason people are talking about this law now is because if we are coming to the conclusion that this really may be it, am I wrong? Is that really what, we might be looking at?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And, I've brought this up for a while now, that you can willfully conceal and suppress evidence and destroy evidence to hide it from investigators and family and everybody else. And it's still a misdemeanor. And let's just be real about it. None of these people appear to, are in initial orbit have a record. So
and then the second time I was on it for like 6
in county jail. They're going to get probation.
And that's, you're taking a little bit.
Now,
you'll be fine, bro. You'd rather be on that than fucking chasing the fucking beans around town, especially with all the fucking fake ones. There ain't no future in it.
When you mutilate a body. Now, and of course, we've heard these reports since the beginning of her being dismembered. I do not believe that. I believe it was disinterculation, that's a natural process of the connective tissues degrading and the bones, falling apart. I don't have any evidence that she was dismembered, so I don't think that's the case.
Okay.
But if it is, then that would go to a felony. That would be a totally different thing. But you suppress this evidence. You can hide her in a trunk from investigators and destroy evidence. And it's a misdemeanor in California.
And to be clear, maybe that's what the additional testing is, to try to see what signs her body shows of being manipulated in some way or mutilated in some way. I hate to talk so cavalier about this, but from a legal point of view, this is the cold, hard facts. This is what investigations look like. Although I will tell you, if we're saying, okay, how did she die then? And I know that there's been a conversation, well, let's say for argument's sake, and this is purely speculation, if you're talking about drugs being involved, is the LAPD saying that this is not a drug-related death, or that someone wouldn't be responsible for it? Because you would think it is possible, we've seen it before, someone could be charged with an overdose. Someone could be charged with drug offenses, even in severe cases. If they provide drugs that result in an overdose, you could look at, let's say, involuntary manslaughter. Someone could be brought up on charges of distributing those drugs, providing those drugs, particularly to a minor, if they're not saying that at that point, right? I mean, that could be because there's no evidence of that, or maybe they're saying, the LAPD, we don't even want to mention drugs. We don't even want to mention drugs at this point. What do you think's going on there?
Yeah, it could be. So, listen, this is a high-profile case. Let's look at other
did they get a phone? Did she have a phone that they can go through?
Matthew Perry, both times people charged with providing him the drugs they overdosed on. So maybe there is a drug element to this investigation going on that we don't know about.
What's his name too, right?
Confirmed, basically, they're standing on that statement a couple days ago. I know that I saw a headline saying, they've confirmed that it's not a murder.
They threw the people that threw him the fake ills in jail too.
So it got a little spun out of control, I think, and that's going to happen when this goes on 2 months, right? But maybe there's a drug investigation. Maybe they're trying to figure out how those got to her, and it's going to be a Mac Miller, Matthew Perry type of situation where they are going to go after, whoever provided them.
And without naming names, from your investigation into that house, can you say at this point whether drugs were ever found at that house or connected to that house?
So I can tell you that there was prescription narcotic medication, opiate, painkillers that were found, but they were prescribed. And so we don't know if they were ever used recreationally or not. There was some paraphernalia there, but listen, I mean, marijuana is legal in California, and it's something that you could use for that. You could also use it for illicit drugs. We don't know what they were being used for. I've seen some pictures of Celeste where she doesn't look sober. I'll just be honest with you. She looks like she's definitely not sober. And I've talked to people in Lake Elsinore that said when she came back after that time that law enforcement brought her back, that she was quote unquote strung out. And so I don't know, and I hate to say that about a minor because I don't have proof of it.
I mean, if she's young, running away from home, drugs probably involved. It's fucked up to say, but yeah. All right, well, these pretty much people are just dragging us on. They ain't got no new fucking evidence. Oh, let's see. Man, fucking Vlad's clips of 6ix9ine are going up, bro. I bet you it's this pink background, though. Like, just this thumbnail right here makes you go, oh, let me click on it.
We always just didn't really want to talk about him. You're like, fuck that dude. He walked away and so forth. You have 3 kids, right? I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, you don't spend a lot of time with them. Like, you don't have 50-50 custody or anything else like that at this moment. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Do you feel in a way that you kind of repeated what your dad did to you in terms of you being a father these days?
No, because I'm involved, you know what I mean? Like, with my daughter, everybody knows I'm involved. Like, my mom literally is involved in everything. They just don't want. It's a difference, right, between what my dad did to me, which completely just standing away, because my mom never denied him visitation, right, or for us to be with him. You following me? Mm-hmm.
But if your dad or parents do it to you, a lot of the times that should make you want to be there for your kids. Like me and my wife, like, bro, I watched my mom fucking deal with boyfriends, bro. My mom threw my skateboard. She was beefing with this dude. Took my skateboard out the car and threw it through a dude's window and then told me, get in the car, we're out of here. I looked at her, I'm like, you just threw my fucking skateboard through this guy's window and now we're leaving? Like, what the fuck? So, and then my wife grew up watching her dad beef and argue with his girlfriends. And me and my wife just both knew what we didn't want for our kids. Like, that's what it comes down to. And then since my wife grew up kind of around some bullshit, I grew up around some bullshit, kind of just been through it. And we just knew, we just got lucky and found each other to both be on the same state of mind and just want the best for our kids. But just because your parents do it to you, I don't always believe that you're going to follow the same footsteps. A lot of the times, I think people try to break that stuff. But this is how, just my thought process on it. Like, say you grow up, like, say I'm doing good, I'm rich. All right, how am I going to explain this? All right, yeah, say I'm growing up rich. I spoil my kids. I don't really give them the whole discipline and understanding of life, so they go fuck it off. And then the other kids grow like this. Like my mom was a mistake, right? So my grandparents had her older. Her siblings were already pretty much adult, like just graduated when she was born. So my mom was grew up a solo child. Got all the benefits. My grandma and grandpa were there, blah, blah, blah. Then she has me and doesn't really have that same, fuck, how am I trying to explain this? Formula. So then I grow up kind of crazy, like, bro, running around, whatever. And then it's like, I want to break the cycle for my kids. So then I switch it. Now I wonder, since I'm here trying to give my kids everything and do right by them, like, are they going to take this? Like, when I get up this early, like, fucking, what the hell am I trying to explain it? Like, take advantage of it or whatever. So then, where they kind of fuck theirs off, and then when they have kids, they'll grow up and do different. It's like hard to explain.
That's not the case here, right? For me to see my daughter, I need to be chaperoned on the couch. You know how easy it is to see, yo, let's show you how much of a deadbeat 6ix9ine is, right? Right? Listen to me here. Watch there never be a video of someone from that family, right, using $100, $200, right? Proving a point. Get it on a plane with that baby girl, right? And bring her to my house and say, listen, that's your daughter, take care of her.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like active parent, I'm there. Like, yeah, they'll be on my side. But then when my kids grow up, will they understand, like, since, like, me and my wife didn't argue, fight, blah, 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 leave them hanging, are they going to pass it on, or are they going to think it's just going to naturally be good? So then, yeah, I don't know. I'm having trouble explaining it.
You know why? Because they know
You just got to lead
At
by
that moment-
example. You know what I'm saying?
their dreams, their money hungry, wanting to have me involved ends, dies. Why don't they, my address is public, why don't they bring the baby and leave her there and say, yo, listen, here's your daughter. How many times have I requested for my daughter to come here?
Well-
her birthday is literally in 3 days, 4 days. Her birthday's in 3-4 days. My mom is going to New York because they don't want to celebrate her birthday here.
Well, have you ever tried to fight for custody of any of your 3 kids in court? Because
No.
right now you have 0 custody
Well, he's about to go back to jail. How you going to get custody?
Yeah, I have 0 custody.
of all 3 kids.
Yeah.
Now you could get 25% custody. You could do every other weekend. There's lots of different choices for fathers who want to be part of their kids' lives,
Yes, of course.
right?
So when I obviously got into I coexisted, right, with
It's funny. 6ix9ine ain't got a whole lot to say about this topic, huh?
the mother to Soraya all the way till I went to jail, right? When I got out of jail, we tried to coexist through the mom, right? Never with Sarah, nothing. She secretly tried to put me on child support, all this bullshit, right? Where I say money hungry, right? The moment I go to court, right? They go and say they want
Looks like a fucking...
and clip this right here, edit this. I want
Fucking,
$50,000 a month.
Well,
Listen to me. No, wait, let me finish.
I just want to say
like a
this.
strip
No,
club in
before
his
you go
background
on.
right here in the mirror.
You could ask for $1 million a month, but ultimately there's guidelines when it comes to child support based on the father's salary.
That's wrong. I'll tell you why.
No, it's right.
No, that's wrong.
How is that wrong?
The judge grants, everybody doesn't, you can request $30,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some judges that are like, no. There's some judges that are like, yeah, that sounds reasonable. When, you know that, right?
And then, right, but then you could
There's a guy hold on,
have a
hold
court
on.
case to discuss.
There's
the
a
whole
guy,
process.
There's a guy right behind you, right? Mm-hmm. Right behind you, there's a guy that literally, it doesn't make sense, is ordered to pay extreme amounts of cash a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not every judge is gonna say, you know what, that's not reasonable. Their lawyer will go and say, and hear me out, their lawyer.
But I wonder, like, 6ix9ine probably has some months where he does good. I'm sure this last month when he's been getting all these interviews, he's probably stacking it. But if he ain't doing all these interviews, like, how's Elsie making money? He ain't touring. He ain't got merch. Like, it feels like his only income is just off these interviews right now, right?
Will go and say, this is his lifestyle. He shows off these changes. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
This is how he lives. The mom is fighting for her daughter to reach, like, basically give her that lifestyle for her, and it's not for the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
So my mom is with my daughter once every 2 weeks. She flies to New York and is with her. My mom is 62 years old. They make my mom sit on a couch, right? This is real shit. Sit on a couch and chaperones a 62-year-old with my daughter. These people are problematic. I don't want nothing to do with them in the court system. I have no, me personally, I have no,
This was just too worried about running around Miami fucking all these BBLs and fake boobs.
wanting. I don't know the word I want to say. I don't have no wanting of having to deal with those people in court.
And how many
when their
different
money
baby
hungry.
moms this fool have? Does he have
You know,
3?
when
Let me
I
see.
first met that family, because I didn't have no money, they used to ignore me and my mom, like at like family reunions. Anyway, long story short, they treat us like shit. I bought them their first home. They don't talk about that? They're gonna ignore that, right? My daughter lives in a house right now because I bought it. We gonna ignore that?
And that's great of you. That's great.
No, but
That's a great step in being a good father.
This clip right here is not gonna go nowhere. The clip of why don't you go to court and fight for that instead of the clip is like he bought her a house. Which one you think goes more viral?
You know you could do both. You could buy him a house
I'm
and you
asking
could
a
actually
question.
fight for
What do you think goes more viral?
Obviously, that
Right?
one's going to go more viral. But all I'm saying
my thing is,
Tekashi,
my daughter lives in a house because of me.
right. But you know something?
Yeah.
Although that's great, because it's better to have your child in a safe place than being in a motel somewhere or just an Airbnb or whatever else. But
You know
this
is the first platform where I state that.
yeah.
Do you think that house is still in his name, or did he buy the house and put it in the baby mom's name? And then I just looked. So he has a daughter with Sarah, and then in 2018 he has a daughter with Marlena M. And then he has a son, Roz Verde, his son with Roz Verde, born in April 2023. Others claim there are other social media reports and comments from other women claiming to have children with him, including Lena, but the claim of 6'9" baby mamas are not supported by reliable information. So we got 2 girls and a son, all with different baby moms. It would be way easier if you had all these kids with one woman. Having 3 different baby moms, they're going to break the bank, bro. They're going to break the bank. So you bought one baby mama house. What about the other 2 baby moms? What do they get?
Right? No one knows that.
Yeah.
Do I go mouthing off?
No.
I know. Wait, do I go be like, oh, I did this, I did that?
No.
I don't care.
And I
because
applaud
nobody-
you as a
and she
father.
I know. I was
nobody's
watching
doing it.
I'm a father myself.
the football games over the weekend, and there was some snow flying in a couple of the football games. Last night in Green Bay, it was like freezing, and like who'd Chicago play? It was kind of like not snowing, but you could see like the little bit coming. Yeah, it's already getting cold. They said yesterday in the Green Bay game, this is the earliest that I think a game's had below freezing weather in like, I don't know how many years, in a long time.
I applaud you as a father for doing that. I think that's great. But at the end of the day,
By the way, because of my daughter, they're all living in that
I know we're
house.
supposed to get rain
that's
Thursday.
great. And that's what
Right?
happens when a man with more money is giving child support to the mother. The mother is obviously going to spend some of it,
Some
or
of it?
even most of it on herself. That's just what happens. That's the
So
reality.
that's the right
That's the
thing to do.
reality. It's not. I'm not saying it's right, but that's just the reality of what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you that you're going to regret not spending more time with your kids and not fighting these situations in court. It is annoying. You have horrible baby mothers. You have bitter baby mamas. This is a thing that millions, if not
I
billions,
always tell all my homies, bro, unless the baby mom is fucking so nuts that you're gonna go to jail trying to be around, you're gonna look back, bro, and you're gonna regret it. If you can look back 20 years from now and be like, I tried, I was there, I was around, it's gonna make you feel better as a man than looking back in 20 years and thinking, oh, I just left him hanging and I was never around, man. Like, for sure, for your own health and not feeling bad in the long run, you got to try to be there, bro. They can't all the time, but just got to try to be some kind of present.
millions of men experience all over the world.
But you just more worried about running
you're
around
going to
Miami
regret
fucking
not
BBLs and
fighting
fake
for those
titties.
kids to spend a little bit more time.
Lip
because
injections.
Once that time is gone, how old are your kids? Ages?
9, 3. No, 9, 6. 9, 6, and 3.
Well, 2008 would be, I guess, 6 or 7. And then 2023 would be 3-ish, probably, I guess.
9, 6, and 3.
9, 6, 3. 9, 6,
They are
and two.
never going to be 9, 6. Those kids will not be 9, 6, and 3 next year ever again. That's it. The 3-year-old is a boy or girl.
It's a boy.
That 3-year-old boy, he's never going to be 3 again. He's going to be 4. He's going to be 5. And it's okay.
And right
that
there,
you-
where like, because you're in PA, right, Dante? So where that snow flurries were in Chicago for Sunday, that storm's probably moving like your direction, huh? And then Green Bay, they played in Green Bay yesterday, and it was freezing ass cold over there.
missed out on the past and so forth, but you should really think about.
It's like, I wonder if
Trying to
fucking
spend some
DJ
money.
Vlad's gonna
I'm
give
just
me a
saying,
copyright for watching this
that's
shit.
all I'm
No,
saying.
I love that, and and I respect.
And I'm telling
no,
you this
I
from
love
a
that.
good
no,
place.
No, it's
I'm
like
not criticizing you.
No, I mean, it can be criticized because
Yeah.
everybody has an opinion until
Right.
they're in the shoes, right?
Yeah.
It's like I said in the court documents, right, on September 25th. When somebody threatens your life, right? Just listen to the analogy, right? It's easier. The probation will say it's easier just to walk away, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's easier because you're saying it to me what to do in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know the people I had kids with real well.
I know Vlad don't even have
I know
kids,
one
right?
person.
All right, it's not hard to see.
I've interviewed her twice, yeah.
It's not hard to see how disgusting, right? Someone can go and you got to see this for yourself. Like, matter of fact, you know what? I'll show it to you right now. So this is real time. Like, oh, like you're getting facts real time right now,
Speaking facts.
right? And I'm showing it to
Speaking
you. So you
facts.
tell me like, 6ix9ine, you're full of shit. Stop trying to
This fucking robe makes him look like a fucking Chubba Wubba, huh?
This is look. So I'll go to mom, right?
And
This
it's like,
is
you
my
can
mom's
tell
sex.
Vlad's
Look,
not
she's-
there. But Vlad does it really good, man. For this to be remote, it sounds like Vlad's sitting right off to the side. It don't sound any different than the ones that he does in his studio.
My daughter there. Look, just look at my mom's text.
Yeah.
Who do you see there?
Your daughter. Your daughter.
And our whole conversation, what are we just talking about?
Your daughter.
Where's my mom right here taking pictures? This is every week, look.
I got it.
So am I lying? Am I making this up?
No, you're not making it up.
So look, I'm gonna keep going. Look, hold on, hold on.
Okay,
Just
so he's
you can
trying to
see.
big
Look,
it up. Does it make him feel better that his mom goes and spends time with the kids?
look. I'm still scrolling. Look, and look at the date. This is my mom's birthday, September. We're in October right now.
Okay.
No, hold on. We're in October, November.
No, I get it.
No,
I
no,
get it.
but listen. So you can see. Look, my mom's
Yes,
back in the year.
your mom is constantly sending you pictures.
Every day with her. Look.
I get it.
He's every day with her, but you just said she goes up every 2 weeks for one day.
Look, now, so we're in September. Look, what is that?
But I wonder what kids he's talking about.
So am I not active in that life?
Well, okay. Can you sit
Yeah,
back down so I can tell you?
By the way, don't. I don't want my phone showed like when I just want you to see.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Facts.
we're not even filming. Like what
Right.
you, yeah, what you showed me is
Active.
not being shown. Well, having pictures and your mom spending time is great.
No, but because they don't.
But you yourself have not been getting to spend time.
I
Top
with
of the
can't
them.
go
morning
to New
tech.
York. I can't go to, and remember, you think the feds don't know my case? Just be honest. You think it's ideal if I say, yo, I'm gonna go over there to that house? You know, the feds are like, wait, why?
Is this what the fuck is going on? It looks like, is this a wig that he has on? Because this look a little fucking weird right here around the top, 6ix9ine. And then after bleaching and dyeing his hair, this fool's probably gonna be bald before too long. But am I tripping, or does that look like a wig right here?
Why don't they just give your daughter? This is simple as this. I hate when it gets like this. This ain't Love and Hip Hop. Why do moms keep kids away from dads? Clip that.
You have bitter baby mothers.
So clip this from right
So
here.
many men
It's not,
go through this.
nobody should go to court
But-
for just get.
Yeah, but baby moms can be crazy, but the guys can be equally just as crazy, bro.
This
the
is just
kids to the
the
dad.
reality of a fucked up. This is the reality of a fucked up court
Like,
system.
am I bugging?
No,
Like,
listen.
why-
No, what you are is you ain't putting your kids before anything else, is what it is. That's what it is. You're more worried about, like I said, the BBLs and the fake titties in Miami than putting some time in for the kiddos.
Court even a thing.
Yo, listen. You have fucked up court systems. It is geared towards women. It's geared against men.
So why would I put myself in that
but
situation?
all I'm saying is that if you're
I wonder, where does he even fight these people in court? Because that's like a state case. So if it's in New York, then he would have to go to New York for these cases. Wonder where are all these baby moms from? Are they all from New York? I mean, I don't really care enough to go doing the research. I thought this would just be a little interesting because it said abandoning his kids.
very serious about your kids and you invest the money in lawyers and go to court, and it's very annoying, at the end of the process, you will get some level of partial custody and you will get to be in your kids' lives more so than you are now.
What's
I'm gonna
El
tell you,
Nini?
it's a better way to
fuck's
spend your
El
money
Nini?
than some of the stuff that you've been buying. And that's it. I'm going to leave it alone after that. And I'm going to leave that with you, and you can do what you want to do, and I'm not going to mention it again.
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. All I'm saying is when you take a step back, spending more time with your kids and being more in your kids' lives, regardless of what it takes, you know, regardless of, you know, getting over the hurdles of the bitter.
Oh, TLR finally got his Vlad interview. All right, let's see. I saved a bunch of things on my stream tab, so let's see what's going on in here. Watch this one already. I think I watched this one. Oh, bro, this is crazy. Did you see fucking Luce Cannon's brother?
For a second, I thought Luce Cannon had broke out of jail. It went straight to one of his boyfriend's house. Man, let's get to this.
It's at your house, bro.
This is crazy, bro. As much shit talking as Luce Cannon brother did, I'm gangsta on this, on that. This fool calls the cops and fucking gets arrested.
For me in the house. And I'll throw everything out the house.
He needs to get his ass fucking smacked around.
Doesn't matter no more.
All right, so I know y'all wondering, Rock, what's going on here? Well, I'm going to break it down to you, man. This is Luce Cannon's brother in that hood rat car. That's one of them cars them hood rats be driving to go get hit after they leave the bar. Well, he probably didn't got hit after he done left somebody's car, because I know he got them slap me on the ass jeans on. But this is what's going on, man. Luce Cannon brother got a new girlfriend, and he rented his baby mama the house, this new house, right? Now, Luce,
I was like, what kind of game is this fool playing to get his new girl to rent his baby mama the house? Like, what? That just seems like a fucking formula for failure.
Cannon's brother baby mama brung her boyfriend, or her new boyfriend, and I guess this Radio Part 2 dude found out, and now he's trying to put her out the house. But well, guess what?
Fuck with Rick Rock.
Once you get mail up in that house, you can't put nobody out. Man, let's get back over here and check out this dude.
Say it, bro.
In
Once
this
you get a
hood
piece
rat
of
car.
mail,
He in that skeezer
that's
Mercedes
residency.
Benz.
Now I'm putting y'all.
He's like just sitting in the car yelling.
I can still go.
We already got paper route, bro.
You
Already got a paper route.
go in my own
No,
house.
it's at your house, bro.
Look at this Buster. Look at this Mark. Get out the car. That's his baby mama's boyfriend that's recording him. He talking about I could go up in the house. No, you can't. They got mail that go up in there. You can't go up. And look at him over there looking like he just got off work as a trash man. Look at this dude, man.
At your house.
Escort me in the house. And I'll throw everything out the house. Jermaine, I got text messages from you saying you would pay part of the doesn't matter no more. All that doesn't matter.
Because it's a civil matter.
He's a stupid.
He didn't even do nothing to you.
Stupid.
He did do something to him. He's screwing his baby mama. That's what he did.
He never did nothing to you.
Police come up in there and I'm gonna throw all your shit out.
Well, get out the car then, bro. Try to come throw this shit out the house.
Wait a minute. Did he say he gonna have the police? Wait a minute. I know this gangster. And he got the NY hat on too. I know this Crip didn't just say that he gonna have the police come up. Let me rewind. I might be tripping. Let me hold up. I don't want to put this on him. Let me see. Hold up. Bear with me. Did he say he gonna have the police come up in here? Let's see, man.
He did nothing to you.
Stupid.
He never did nothing
Have
to
the police
you.
come up in there and I'm gonna throw all your shit.
That's what he
He did
said.
nothing to you.
Nothing.
He did nothing to you.
Come on now, I don't dislike this dude that much, man. I know he not gonna call the police, man. And the only reason why I don't like him because his brother was on here doing the same thing he doing. So we gonna make you famous, Luce Cannon. This is Luce Cannon reincarnated. I know he not gonna call the police, man.
He's a liar.
Nobody did anything.
That's why I'm recording, because he's a liar. You gotta record.
It looks like, is he like parked on the curb with his back tire parked on the curb or something? It looks like he parked all fucked up.
He calling the
You gotta
police.
record liars.
You're crazy, Jermaine. Like
You
that's
gotta record liars.
He really calling the police.
Crazy ass Jermaine.
You gotta record it.
This is how you put out tenants.
You gotta record
This
liars.
is how you do
You
it.
record liars.
He said this how you put out tenants. You call the police, man. You supposed to get out, drag her boyfriend halfway across the street, kick him right in his backside, and tell your baby mama like a smooth player, look, you better sit down now. You better sit down. I ain't gonna tell you no. I ain't gonna raise my voice no more. That's what you supposed to do. Like he didn't call this dude and call the police, man.
30 days.
No, you don't.
Yep.
I really talk about it. Why you acting like I'm jealous? Why?
So now it's a black car? Did they leave and come back or something?
Why you acting like a roll the window down? Roll the window down, Amanda.
So now he didn't came back in his car with his new girlfriend, who probably house it is, who he done rented it out to his baby mama.
Since you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. Roll the window down.
She waves at her.
I'm gonna talk
How
to
you
you on the
doing?
woman. I don't know best. I gotta come over here.
And I wonder, this new girlfriend's probably like, what the fuck am I involved in?
To my boy right here. I come over here. Now listen, only reason I'm here is because of him. He offered me this place. He said, do you want to move in? He did. This is him. This ain't me. He said, Angie, do you want to move in?
He done scammed his baby mama.
I got my own place. I got a new house. It's a 7-bedroom with a swimming pool. You can move in over here. You can pay $1,800.
And it's like they're not even rolling down the window. She's like got to yell through the damn window. And see, I told you they were parked on the curb. They can't even park right. They're parked up on the curb.
Conversation on the phone with him and her.
I got all the text messages to prove it. I got all the text messages. Liar.
Tell her about the lease.
I don't even. He sent me a lease. He sent me 2 different leases.
Oh, I thought that was a Cadillac truck. That's a Honda. They're in a Honda. And his girlfriend look like Rhonda.
What was just my man? Y'all go. How the police hurry up and come? Because he's fucking you.
No, for sure. 1,800. That's probably like what the mortgage is alone. But man, you can't be trusting this motherfucker, bro. This motherfucker's a scammer, bro. He like set up a whole fake lawyer office or some shit. That fucking dude's a weird ass scammer.
Look at this guy.
See, and then he called the police. The police are there. And I think this is the new girlfriend.
From 6-0, but he called the police.
Oh, man.
But he supposed to be a 6-0 crit. But he called the police with his weird ass.
Chino Hills?
For one guy.
Or is that
Called the police, came over here, but he supposed to be from.
Come on, Luce Cannon, brother. Now, we know we didn't all heard that your brother was over there talking to the police. We heard it. We ain't never seen your brother do this. We ain't never seen Big Radio do this. Look at Little Radio, man. Look at this little frail dude, man. This dude was talking about he wanted to squabble with me. I would ball your ass up like a pair of socks, man. Look at this dude, man. With them old come pat me on the butt shorts on, man. Come on, man.
6-0 though. This is the guy y'all want to back up. This nigga will have y'all in jail. This nigga will have y'all in jail or hell.
I wonder, do any 6-0s claim this dude anyways? I've never heard any claim him.
They said I put hands on him and all.
Yeah, talking about he pulled a knife and all kind of stuff. Like, but he supposed to be from Big 6-0.
He ain't from 6-0. The 6-0's got enough going on right now. Let's stop putting the 6-0s up in this. He ain't got nothing to do with the 6-0s. If he did, he'd be out there riding for what's going on right now. We ain't seen him at the candlelight vigil. He over there talking to the police that's his size.
His snitch ass brother Cannon already in jail. His snitch brother Cannon already in jail. This nigga just got out of jail. I know this
6-0 to
nigga got a Fed
5-0.
number. Nigga, I'm harder than these niggas could ever be. What? And I'm sending this to all his homies because this nigga's a snitch. What?
He looked like a snitch. You could tell the way he dyed his beard this morning. He looked like a snitch just 2 months ago. His beard was great. Like he was 70 2 months ago. Now look at it. He like a snitch. Look at them dirty ass shoes. Them snitch shoes. Them the shoes that either rockheads walk down the street pushing baskets with water heaters in, or that's them shoes that snitches wear. The police gave him them at the police department after they gave him a cigarette and a cheeseburger, man. Look, nobody wear their socks pulled up like that no more. And he got roses on the back of his shorts. Because when somebody
Like,
shot
what
him
they
on his
give
ass, they give him
FBG
roses.
butter, Philly cheese and
They literally drawn on his ass.
Homies says this nigga's a snitch. But let me get a better angle. For the people in the back, let me get a better angle of this snitch ass, weird ass nigga right there.
Look at that snitch look. Let me blow this up, y'all. Hold up, man. Y'all got to see this, man. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese rat.
And it's like, bro, you
Get
don't
back to this, man. Oh, with them crackheads.
You don't think your baby mom's gonna have a new boyfriend? Like, bro, you got a new girlfriend. The baby mom's gonna get a new boyfriend. That's just how life goes, man. And really, if the baby mom got a new boyfriend, that's probably less stress on you because last thing you want is a ex-baby mama all up in your Kool-Aid all the time.
Socks on.
Big 6-0 crib. But in his frumpy ass, ass wife.
This is funny. When Rick Rock starts going in on this fucking new girlfriend's outfit.
His wife got a little backside on her. She got a little back. She need to go get some body work done with the old bullshit Chucks on. But she got, well, the Chucks gave it away, threw it away. I don't like her no more.
Look at the snitch. Now he in handcuffs.
Now he going to jail.
He finna go in there with his brother. Look at this right here, man.
I wonder if he had a warrant
He
or
going
something.
up in there with his
or
brother, man.
If he was just fucking like threatening
Why you
him.
call the police on me and now you in handcuffs? You're dumb. Like, you did this for nothing. Nobody did nothing to you.
Take him where he alone. Let him go meet Big Bubba. Let him go up in that jail. Yeah, you was talking about Big U and all them. You about to go. They finna get you. Yeah, you ain't got that juice like your brother got. Your brother then went in there and told everybody he was gonna promise some canteen and everything when he win his lawsuit. They gonna get you.
I didn't even do nothing to
I'm done with this. I don't want to watch no more. Man, matter of fact, y'all want to watch some more? Let's watch some more and see what happened to him.
I did nothing to you. Like, what the I have all the text messages to show that I could be here. Okay, well, you did this for nothing. Like, I don't have to be. Now you're in handcuffs. I
Now
told
you
the
in
devil don't
handcuffs,
like
motherfucker.
You with the devil, I'm with God. God don't like ugly. I told
Well, he with the police right now.
God don't like ugly like or God loves ugly, right? The old Atmosphere album.
you.
Man.
I told you God don't like ugly. I keep trying to tell you God don't like ugly. What the
Ah, man. Hey, listen. I'm done with this, man. I'm done with this, man. Luce Cannon, brother.
What a trip, right? Fucking dumbass. Like, you gave the pad to your baby mom. Well, you didn't give it to her. You said you rented to her. I think they signed a lease. Once you get mail somewhere, bro, you got to evict somebody. So just because she got her new boyfriend there, you think you can come turn up, and then you come with your new girlfriend, which I think it's her house, trying to kick out your baby mom. Like, how does that make you look to your new girlfriend? Like, fucking what a weird ass dude, right? Oh, this one. I wanted to watch this, bro. You hear yesterday? This fucking guy started a high-speed pursuit up in LA and made it all the way to Mexico. I'm not really sure how that works. Like, do you think the Mexican authorities just pushed him back over to the American side, or once he's over there, he's just over there? Because everyone's always thought about this, like, hey, getting a high-speed pursuit, bro, Mexico's 2 hours away. 3 hours if traffic or whatever, but, I mean, I'm surprised he had enough gas to get there. That's the thing, bro, because whenever these fools get in high-speed pursuits, it really comes down to how much gas they got in the tank.
Live, a cross-county pursuit that ended in Mexico. Police chased a woman who's accused of stealing a minivan. NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi live at Thousand Oaks where it all started. And Camilla, officers were on the phone with her mother during this pursuit, right?
Hi, Michael. That's right. Like you said, that pursuit all started right here in Thousand Oaks, and the Ventura County Sheriff's Office telling
right up the street from my
NBC4
pad.
that the van was stolen from a sober living facility, which is a house right in this neighborhood nearby. I did speak with the owner of that facility earlier today, who confirmed that the van was taken from the sober living house, but she did not want to go on camera. Again, this all started just before 11 o'clock this morning. Let's go ahead and show you some video from this hours-long pursuit. The Ventura County Sheriff's Office was the initial agency on this chase before the California Highway Patrol took over. News Chopper 4 was overhead. According to the Ventura County Sheriff's Office, the call came in at about 10:34 this morning for reports of a stolen van in Simi Valley, and that deputies tried to stop that van, but it wouldn't pull over, and that is when the pursuit began, going eastbound on the 118 freeway to the 405 southbound. And as Michael mentioned, according According to the CHP, a woman was behind the wheel and her mother was in contact with officers telling them that her daughter has mental issues. According to the CHP, a woman was behind the wheel and her mother was in contact with officers telling them that her daughter has mental issues. By 11:20 in the morning, she was going southbound on the 405 by the Getty, then at Sunset Boulevard, and this pursuit continued for 2 hours. The driver picking up speed at some points through LA County, Orange County, and then reaching San Diego County. And this is video here when NBC San Diego's Sky Ranger 7 was overhead when the driver was on the fire.
Man, and it seemed like there's really no line to get into Mexico. Sometimes this fucking shit would be long as hell to get across the border. That's why whenever I went to Mexico or TJ or whatever, I would just fucking park and walk across. That's been a long time ago, though.
Making its way through the lanes there. According to CHP officer Esteban Hernandez with the Border Division, by about 1:08 in the afternoon is when CHP notified the port of entry in
Where's the van? Did I miss it? Where's the van?
Mexico about the driver, and then by just before 1:30 p.m., the CHP says the driver crossed through the border there, and it is still unclear right now if the driver was taken into custody in Mexico. I have reached out to Border Patrol in San Diego, and I am waiting to hear back for any updates. We're live in.
I guess, let me Google. Let me do some Googles. What happened to the high-speed pursuit that ended in Mexico Dro? I mean, I wonder. But I wonder, does she got any family in Mexico, or was she just going there because she thought that's the best thing to do? Yeah, I guess we ain't gonna be able to find out. Man, this is crazy, bro. What does Wack got against Max B?
Sentence to not Pooh Shiesty, Pooh Sims. Sentence to the same thing. So I think the dude's a little bit mad that Max B's getting out early.
Pops is married to my mom's.
Oh.
I'm locked up out here in Jersey for this case that me, him, and Gina Conway all got locked up for. During this time that we got locked up back in 2006, Max was signed to Jim Jones, Bird Gang, Dipset, caught this case. The police came to talk to Max. And Max B ended up cooperating with the police and assisting them.
So after they got booked, the police went and spoke with Max B, and Max B fully cooperated.
But I'm locate Gina Conway.
Okay, let me rewind that. Because he said he helped the police locate her.
And Max B ended up cooperating with the police and assisting them by helping them locate Gina Conway.
Yeah, this is when he just said my girlfriend works at the strip club. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I ain't read the paperwork, but Max wasn't even there, right? Then the girl do the setup, and this fool Pooh Sims was there, and he's the one that smoked the dude. But from what I've heard, Max B wasn't even there.
So that's what I put out there, and I put that back out. Like I said, we got locked up in 2006.
Oh wow, Neon did a blue face
to the end of 2007,
stream?
and that's when I put it out. I put it out in 2008.
Now, the snitching is supposedly Max B telling the cops where his girlfriend worked. That's snitching? I don't know.
Put the paperwork out.
So for the people who don't know, what is a discovery?
Now this.
Okay, so what he's saying.
Okay. To put this paperwork out. Now, he also told me to make sure I block out buildings, address, fraud. Now, I'm going to take y'all all the way over here, though.
Over here, though.
Right? And when I take you over here, I want to say this to you.
Okay.
And you said also to Mr. Delaney on redirect.
Am my stream fucking
that you
up?
already had
We got like a little
information
yellow
about Sin
pop-up
City that
notification.
Gina Conway was some way associated with Sin City.
Okay, so it looked like Max B told the cops that Gina Conway, his quote unquote girlfriend, worked at Sin City.
When you want to, yes, salute the transcripts.
He didn't say that his girl set up a robbery. He didn't say that it.
All right.
Simply can't.
I like Jake's take because I agree with him.
I'm telling.
Is that strip club still there?
So the big thing that Max B snitched on was he said his girl works at the club. He didn't say that his girl set up a robbery. He didn't say that his stepbrother blew somebody's brains out. He said, my girl work at a club. And that's all y'all had to fucking come up with? This is all the co-defendant could say to try to knock Max B's name out the way? So this is something that's interesting, right? I'm going to show y'all what the fuck
Sin City
snitching
nightclub
actually
in
is
Philly.
because what they're talking about here ain't it. So again, this is Max B's actual appeal, right? Now, when you go through Max B's appeal, we're gonna go after dude got his shit blown out, whatever.
All right, when's Wack calling? We live on Vlad. Okay.
Wack, I had to call you. I don't know if you want to do this after.
We live on Vlad. What's up?
Oh, Vlad, what's good, my brother?
What up?
Wack, I think you've been countered. I think we're hearing that Max B's as solid as they come. He did not cooperate, brother.
Max B, I sent you all the paperwork.
I'm watching the 1090 Jake thing. It said that he.
No, I don't care about 1090. 1090 is just a regular dude like everybody else. The documents, this is what you're looking for. Actually, here, let me guide you directly to what you want to read.
Okay, give me a paperwork breakdown.
I sent you the paperwork. This is going to guide you right to where you want to read. This is one part.
I'm just curious, like, why does Wack give a fuck so much? Like, I feel like all this is going to do is just ruin anybody ever wanting to mess with this dude in the long run. And what's going to happen probably is any of his clients, it's going to start to affect them and working with anybody, I think. Like, this ain't how you build relationships.
Well, he's admitting that due to his cooperation, he should be given leniency.
No, I agree with you, Tech. Like, why do you care so much about all this?
That's Max B's paperwork.
Okay, yeah, but you sent me a document. What page is on it?
I don't look at it. It'll tell.
You just said you're sending the paper and you know what it is, but then now you don't know and you're telling Act to find it. Like, what? Make it make sense, bro.
You have all the documents. You even have the appeal. There's another part where you'll see Max B told the detectives where the girl involved in the murder robbery, where she works, with strip club, and where
Is
she
that
lives.
snitching though? I've heard from
Hell
people.
yeah, that's snitching.
I mean, bro, the cops will go find it out anyways. By saying where she works, I mean, bro, the cops will go figure that out anyways. I mean, I don't see, like, that's not the biggest fucking deal. I mean, maybe you're not supposed to technically say nothing, but I mean, bro, it's like it gets a little exhausting worrying about who told. How about everybody just take away from this? Stop doing crime, man. Just stop doing it, bro. Figure out a legal hustle.
See, this is the part.
Hold on. If I'm a street dude, let's say me and you are street dudes, and they said, "Do you know where Wack works?" And I said, "I know Wack does podcasts or does interviews with DJ Vlad." Am I snitching?
Listen, let's paint the right picture. Academics.
Yeah.
This lady and this dude was involved in a murder robbery. We know you have some involvement as well. What do you know about them? She works at Scrollin Strip Club and lives at this location. They're letting him know she is an interest. He knows she's of interest because they put the play together. Anytime you give any information up on anybody else other than yourself, you're telling. And this is why your crowd is not going to understand. Our rules are our rules. We don't give a damn.
And it's like all this is gonna do is people are just gonna get tired of hearing Wax say all this, and it's not even gonna hold any weight at some point. It's probably actually in the long run gonna flip the script, and all Wack is doing is giving these dudes promotion.
With the civilians of the
Because if you make good music, people ain't gonna give a fuck.
B told that detective where that woman lived and where she worked, and they apprehended her. She then told on Pooh Sims, who got 120 to life, and she did like 8 years or so. She went to jail as well. You tell it. And if you read the document, you're going to read.
But I heard she told on Max B as well.
Listen, it don't matter. He told on her first.
Okay.
We don't give a shit.
Let me ask you one question.
If you read the document.
I'm just curious, like, if they set it up and Pooh's the one that did the murder, how'd they make their way to Max B first? Like, how'd he come up first in the investigation for them to then go find the girl?
Look, it says...
No, so the paperwork...
Wingate also urges that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argued that the conduct was a result of circumstances unlikely to recur, because he would have nothing more to do with Conway. He also argues that he cooperated with law enforcement authorities, right? Within helping them locate Conway. You're a fucking rat. It's right there.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
And it's like, if you're a law-abiding citizen, Wack, and you ain't doing no crime, like, why do you care about everybody else? Just for clicks and views, I guess? I mean, you can only tear down so many people before... before something comes to something.
Do you not see that?
No, I do see it, but...
Do you see it?
No, I see it, but in a... If your lawyer contends, like for example, if your lawyer says
no,
if your lawyer makes a case saying you have been helping to stop the violence in the community,
listen, the lawyer,
isn't that an argument you would make in an appeal?
The lawyer, listen, only it said Wingate cooperating with law enforcement helped find out Conway's location. That is not the lawyer. Is the lawyer name? Whose name is Wingate?
That's Max B.
Okay. It specifically says Wingate, not the lawyers. Wingate helped the detectives through cooperating with law enforcement authorities, helping them locate Conway. Look, bro, in our world where we come from, you told. You read it. And he also told, that's letting you know his cooperation was, she lives here, worked there. He knew she was part of the murder robbery because they all...
I'm just curious, if Wack was to go do something stupid, is he going to go do some time? Or is he going to try to get out of it too? Like, I highly doubt he's going to go do some time.
Lined it up. Are you playing the recordings I sent you on this brother who's doing 120 to life? I sent you all this 2 days ago.
120 to life? That's a real number.
Yeah. All right, hold on though. But here's the thing.
You the recordings.
That number isn't making sense. 120 to life. Like,
Yeah, no. Yo, tell Vlad this is New Jersey. They fry you over here. They don't play that. They fry you.
Bro,
some Texas shit.
We got homies that got 237 and plus 2 life sentences.
Be brave.
2 life sentences plus 237.
Yeah, Vlad in New Jersey.
I don't think Be Brave your homie though.
Hey, tell Vlad the niggas that ran up in my crib, they doing 20. I ain't even have to take the stand. I was ready to do it.
Listen, and I wouldn't have called you a rat because you a civilian. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know Max B. I have all the reasons.
So why do you care so much about him?
Cool with him because him and French are brothers, and French is my comrade, respectfully. But the paperwork is the paperwork. In 6 9.
But when it comes to QC and other people.
Hey, by the way, also
you move the goalpost and you don't care. I don't know, man. It trips me out.
Vlad, just to give you a little more context, because I grew up in that county. It's Bergen County. It's a Jewish county. Nothing is open on Sundays. All malls are closed. That's law. You cannot sell nothing on Sundays. You do crime over there, that's why they held Fabio for 6 months. They just buried that nigga. They don't give a fuck.
So look, you got the paperwork. You looking at it. You got the full document. I isolate the document. You have a recording from his brother, Pooh Sims. Press play, bro. Let him hear. He's doing 120 life.
But the recording from his brother, that's like hearsay, right?
Yeah, but I don't need to hear him kind of repeat. Like, I know the crime he did. Like, you know.
He's the one that directed me where to go find these documents. He's doing the time. The girl did
because he's the one that shot the dude.
Years or so. She did time.
All right, let me ask you this ideological question. Hey, because this is also what Max B is arguing. Yo, I told him to go steal the money. This is the dummy that shot the nigga in the head because he wanted to. He was doing too much or whatever the fuck.
You cannot listen, bro. See.
Once you're involved in the crime,
no, I agree. I'm playing devil's advocate.
But listen, me and you, we go to the store, right? Vlad, take me to the store. I go in the store, shoot a dude. Vlad don't know. I walk out with a bag of chips and a soda pop, get in Vlad's car, pull off, don't say nothing. The cameras catch Vlad's.
You do that to me, I'm fucking telling, because I didn't sign up for it. For sure, bro. I don't give a fuck. You call me a snitch or whatever, but and this is what I've said a bunch, bro. This is my whole, how I explain it. If I'm part of something and I agree to it, that's completely different than if you just try to fucking okey doke me. And bro, if I gave you a ride, you go in the store, shoot somebody, get in my car, we drive away, and I get busted, fucking for sure I'm fucking telling, bro. I'm not about to go do 25 to life because something I didn't sign up for. Like, come on. That's just me being real with you, bro. Like, I don't think anybody would do that. Now, if you're a part of it, you agreed to like, all right, let's go get this guy, then that's different if you're telling. But if someone puts you in a fucked up situation that you didn't agree to be in, I mean, bro, it is what it is. I'm not about to go walk that fucking yard for 25 years.
Vlad's plates, right? They knock on Vlad's door. I know Vlad is going to say, yeah, we went to the store. Yeah, it was whack. I put Vlad in that situation. What I would do is come out that damn thing.
And then you gotta whack Vlad before the cops come talk to him is what you gotta do.
On foot and never look back at Vlad or nothing ever again to try to keep him out of it. But if Vlad is my homeboy, Vlad from the streets, Vlad can't tell them people nothing. This is the rules of the streets.
No, that's some bullshit. Bro, you set me up for failure? Fuck that, bro. You gotta be completely, what's the fucking word? You gotta be open about everything, bro. What your actions and what you're gonna do. Can't just go fucking murk some dude, not tell your driver, and then think you're not gonna tell on you, bro. Fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. That's like disrespect to your homie. More than anything, bro, more than the disrespect of you telling, that's more disrespect to your homie to go set your homie up and do him like that. Because you're gonna have to go, if he didn't say anything, you have to go to jail, fight it, bail out. Like, you're causing him so much trouble from your own fucking stupid action. That's crazy.
This is why I wrote the 13 new commandments of the streets. Because what you're saying is how they're living it. I put in all the old rules and all the new rules they're living by. Not my rules. This is what they're doing. He told, if you give them any information on anybody else about the commission of a crime and you're from the streets, you're a rat. You know that.
Okay, all right. And I'm using...
Whatever. I wouldn't give a fuck, bro. It is what it is. You got to be realistic sometimes.
Using some of these maybe mental... I'm playing a little bit devil's advocate, but these are valid questions, I think. All right, for example, so there's a Chicago case with Rondo number 9 and C-Day. So it's two guys, they robbed a cab driver and the guy got killed. Essentially on appeal, one of these guys, I think it was Rondo number 9, his attorney raised the issue. Hey, the evidence points towards my co-defendant doing the crime more than it points to me. Now,
we still gonna book you for telling.
No. They're both kind of like, both of their lawyers are going to try to say, hey, you guys have the wrong guy. It's the other guy. And it's not really telling on the other guy. They're just saying the evidence supports another person doing the crime, not me.
Listen.
Is that telling?
Listen. If any of them...
See that, bro, if you're homies and you go to do the job together, then you're supposed to both shut the fuck up and not say nothing. For sure. But if someone breaks the command and does something that wasn't agreed upon, that's where it gets a little wishy-washy, man.
Individual gave their attorney any statements to use against the other dude about that crime is telling. But this is telling. Wingate, who is Max B.
But Wack, he only told him where he worked.
With law enforcement authorities by helping them locate Conway. If nothing else, talk about act. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. Let me just use another example. All right. Two people do a crime.
Operation.
All right, Wack.
Law enforcement.
Wack, say you were into criminality and someone gets interrogated and they said, hey, you know Wack 100, right? Person says yes. It'd be like, is he from California? If he says yes, is that telling?
At that point, you just gave up information on somebody.
I mean, you're supposed to say, I need a lawyer, and then they can't ask you anything else.
That's telling?
Period. We're going to see that as that.
Oh, my God.
If they tell
we got to
me,
steal the sidewalk, y'all. We got to steal the sidewalk. We got to.
Listen, bro. But listen, if they say, hey, Wack, Big U, yeah, what up? Do we live in the 60s? I don't know where he lived. That's on you to figure that out. Big U.
Hold on.
Is he from 60s? I don't know where the fuck he from.
Wow.
Actually, from this point on, I plead the fifth.
Yeah, you're supposed to say, I need a lawyer.
Hey, Big U, is he black? I don't know what he is.
What? You can't say he black? No.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not giving them any information about another individual in the commission of a crime. Those are the rules of the streets. The rules are they. Hey, bro.
You can't say he's black?
Act. Listen, you ain't from the streets, so what you say don't matter. Those are those rules. Hey.
I don't give a fuck if you're from the streets or not. It comes down to friendship, or your homie or not, or putting in a wrong situation. Someone put you in a fucked up situation. It's what it is, man.
Black's part of the Jewish community. They got so many holidays. We be like, what? Bro, I be trying to do business. Is my wire coming? It's a holiday. Would I say black? That's a real thing. Does it matter? If I tell them, hey, bro, I need you to go to work that day and send that wire. Does what I'm saying matter? It doesn't matter. So what I'm saying is, what you're saying doesn't matter.
I'm gonna call you a hypocrite because I remember.
I don't know, Tech. You watch Byron Blake's videos on that? Byron Blake got some interesting videos on that shit because he actually did some FOIA requests and stuff.
When you were on Clubhouse and you played the call where you said there was a federal investigator that called you and they asked you about Jay Prince, and you didn't give up incriminating information, but you answered questions. You're like, hey, Jay Prince is a good businessman.
Now let me tell you why I did that.
Okay.
Their whole thing
was that telling?
Hell no, I didn't tell. I cleared him. Their whole thing was.
So you did what Thug did. Thug cleared Woody.
No, I didn't. Their whole thing was Jay Prince has been issuing threats against.
This fool Wack's gonna get caught up one day putting his foot in his mouth, bro. Eventually, he's gonna get in a quinkydink.
You, are you in fear of this man? I told them that man has never issued a threat against me. He's a pillar in his community, as I am in mine. I am not in fear of this man, or I've never been in fear of this man. and he has never threatened me in his life.
Why did you
That's
tell
what
him,
I told
I don't know no Jay Prince?
Because if I would have hung the phone up, they could have kept that open by me saying on record.
No. Now they have you on record talking. That's what they got. Now you're in the paperwork talking. I thought you're supposed to not say anything.
I'm not in fear, never have been in fear, and he's never threatened me. Whatever they was on, they gotta
Yeah,
close
no,
it.
Texas ain't playing, bro.
I did him a favor.
So you did him a solid.
I did him a favor.
Hey, Wack,
I couldn't even double back. If I doubled back and said, yeah, I am, his legal could have used that against me and said, I'm not credible. I put myself in the trick bag to guarantee him whatever y'all talking about on them phones, stupid, stop talking about it and cleared him.
Wack, they're talking about maybe I could, I think you're going to go over the Vlad too, but they're saying the Max B interview is on the table. They're talking some dates. Hey, would you sit down with Max? I need somebody like you from the street.
That's a fact. I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with that at all. All I'm going to do is read his paperwork. See, this ain't, listen, I don't know Max B. This is his paperwork.
By the way, everybody sent me to read paragraph 4. And they said paragraph 4 is going to counter everything you're saying because they want to shoot him some bail.
But it says right here, Wingate argument that he cooperated with law enforcement authorities is also devoid of merit. It was Conway, not Wingate, who admitted her complicity in the crimes and testified against Lurdam and Wingate. The statements Wingate provided to law enforcement authorities about Conway's whereabouts can hardly be deemed cooperation. Is this Max B right here saying his piece? Because, I mean, right here, paragraph 4, Wingate, this is him. Wingate also argues that the court erred by imposing consecutive 15-year sentences for his robbery. Count 3 and 4 and consecutive 20-year sentences for his kidnapping convictions. Count 8 and 9. The consecutive sentences on those counts did not increase Wingate's aggregate prison term. So he pretty much got out because of how they sentenced him, it sounds like.
So paragraph 4, and by the way, I'm reading from,
Wow.
this is the
I haven't even watched this yet, but I was just reading it, and then now fucking Act's going to cover it.
appellate thing that's published on the Justia U.S. Law website. It says,
I sent you all that.
Wingate's argument, which is Max B's argument that he cooperated with law enforcement is also devoid of merit. It was Conway, not Wingate. So it was Gina Conway, not Max B, who admitted her complicity in the crimes and testified against Leardom,
No, I agree with you, Tech. Let him live,
Max
man.
B,
Like, fuck.
Charlie Wingate.
We know all of that.
Let me read the last statement. And then
Listen,
it says the
he
statement.
helped them, listen, it says it right here. Wingate helped them locate. Now we got a punchline. Wingate helped them locate. Conway.
I mean, bro, if she would have stuck to her guns, who knows? Maybe they had this worked out and talked. And he said, hey, they're going to come asking, shut them down when they get to you. And she couldn't hold her mud, and she started spilling all the beans because they pressured her. Maybe that's how it went down. I mean, like, I just think over time, people are I feel like it's going to ruin Wack's whole movement. I think over time, people are just going to get tired of hearing about all this. It makes him look like he's upset with the world. He's not helping the world. He's not helping anything by doing all this. It just kind of makes him look like he's upset with everybody and everything.
Wingate helped them locate.
Well, of course.
Bro, and all that, top of the morning, Sev. And all this hurts No Jumper, bro. Less people are going to want to go on No Jumper. You think Max B's going to, if Adam hit up Max B, you think he's going to want to fuck with No Jumper because you got Wack over here ruining everything for him? I mean, bro, there's a bunch of people like that don't mess with No Jumper because Wack's on there. And when, the A&W show was doing good views, probably whatever. But over time, once those numbers go down, is Adam going to be able to, like, bring it back to life? I don't know, man. I feel like it hurts the overall platform, because if your job is to interview people and talk to people, last thing you want to be doing is tearing everybody down. And bro, a lot of people fuck with the wave god Max B, man. So all you by tearing him down is just gonna make people just be like, bro, why? What the fuck?
Conway got located and told on everybody. But that's not before Max B told on her first. That's it, bro.
So you're saying
You just said where she worked, bro. If she would have held her mud and act like stuck to the script, who knows? Maybe it would have went a whole different way.
that he told on her, then she told
The
on
only
them.
nigga didn't tell is Pooh Hills.
Because he fucking shot a dude and he had no reason but to sit there and fucking take it on the chin, because, I mean, according to all this, like, he shouldn't have fucking went in there killing the dude, man. You were just supposed to get the money and burn rubber. Why you wanted to pull out a gun and shoot the guy is crazy, man. Murder, death takes any investigation to a whole new level. You could have just got the money and got away, but you want to fucking smoke the dude.
Whack, I feel like with that mentality though, you just have to go take 120 years. Like that's the only way.
Hey, bro, me and Black just talked about it. This is why I tell the kids, stay out of the streets, stay out of gang life. It is irrational. It makes no sense, but these are the rules. And if you sign up for it, you're going to follow those rules. That's it.
Wow, it does say the statement Wingate provided to law enforcement authorities about Conway's whereabouts can hardly be deemed cooperation. That's in his appellate paperwork.
But this is all Max B's argument towards the case, I think.
Listen to me. We don't give a fuck what the court say. The street say. If you gave them information.
Whack, no one gives a fuck what the streets say anymore, bro. No one gives a fuck. You're like arguing like shit like from 20, 30 years ago. No one gives a fuck what the streets got to say anymore, bro. Everybody has proved that they can persevere and keep moving. I mean, bro, they're saying Blueface got off a 50-50 yard. You see the fucking the CO that worked in his building that said he was living with some fucking weird ass celly or some shit. Like, I mean, bro, it's all fucked up everywhere, bro. That's why I agree with him when he said, don't do crime because you're going to get put in a trick bag one way or another.
On that girl, where she lived and where she worked, where to find her. That is cooperation. Period. Listen, I hate to use this.
It's like, that's such the like low bar bottom of cooperation. Now, if he would have been like, yeah, we set him up, this girl fucking planned it or whatever, my brother fucking shot him, that's a whole different story. But just saying where your girl works, and if she would have stuck to the script, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't hold it against him.
If another man
Neither do I give a
was
fuck, really.
involved in a sexual act with another man, we're going to say that's gay, right?
Yeah.
If another man kissed another man in the mouth, what they going to say?
He's gay.
So one is another extreme, right?
Yeah.
It's different, but it's all, they're going to all label it the same thing. I say that to say this. He gave up information on an individual which led to their arrest. He told, bro. I didn't tell him to do it. He did it. Hey, Vlad, all you guys, y'all watch people for years say, I'm some CS2 back. My name ain't no, it don't say Jones. It don't say Whack 100, Whack, Cash Jones. But
I mean, bro, when I got busted, and I'm pretty sure I know who told on me. I think it was, I've known the dude since we were young. We used to steal his mom's alcohol and fill it back up with water. But when they raided my house and I went away, that shit said confidential informant. And I asked my lawyer, like, what could I do to find out who it was on paper? Like, can I fight it? I would like to know. He said, bro, good luck. They ain't ever going to put this out. This is going to be confidential forever. So, I mean, when it's like that, bro, you ain't never gonna find out.
For years, and they assume, which, by the way, Vlad, I won my lawsuit. Yes, I definitely got paid. That's a fact. Shout out World Star Hip Hop, LA Media. That's a fact because they did a thing saying I was CS2 back in this snitch paperwork on the main streets, gave it to Big U, dumbass, uses his relationship, puts it up on World Star. It gets 3 million views. I don't cry. I filed a civil suit. Now, what you know is this.
But shouldn't you have just got it back in blood instead of going to a civil suit? They were calling Luce a snitch because he testified in a civil suit against that Alki David guy. But Wack can go file a lawsuit?
Once I filed that civil suit, all books, all doors are open. World Star came in with their legal. They like, hey, pull the case. Talk to the detectives. He has nothing to do with this case. That's not him. Y'all got to pay him. I already got my wire. Okay. So, end of the day, tell him go sue him because, matter of fact, you tell Max B, I'll pay for his attorney. You know why I want him to sue him?
Why?
Because there's a sealed file over there that I know what's in it because his brother Pooh Sims told me. The minute he sues them for this, they open the files up. Tell him go sue him so we can open up that sealed document. Other than that, telling is telling. You can't, you, me, or nobody else can restructure or rewrite what telling is. And I'm going to continue my Vlad interview, and I'll call you later.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much kind of the same shit that we were talking about yesterday, but yeah, Friendship Montana is my guy. I fuck with this dude, but then I'm going to go at this guy. Like, I just don't know what the long game is for this, man. I don't. All right, what else we got around here? Oh, let's see. Blueface summoned for DP. How long is this? And it's crazy, like, Krishan is hanging out with the ops that Blueface dissed in the song. Oh, this is Rich Trapper. Let's see, what's this guy got to say?
After heinous accusations of ducking fades in jail, Schoolyard Crip rapper Blueface has responded. And it looks like he might be going back to jail behind this.
Blueface got a DP.
Is Blueface about to risk his freedom to go right back to jail after confronting a bunch of...
Look how big he is compared to when he went away. Like, he almost has no neck now. And it's crazy. You see this little star tattoo thing used to wrap around the shoulders? Now it's like you still got shoulder all around it.
Weirdo clout chasers?
Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm the man.
Oh, shit. Run up
Double in size, but he can only bench 25 more pounds.
these likes, run up these likes, and make sure you're hitting that hype button because the hype points help the channel in a major way. So if you got hype points, make sure you give me that, all right? Listen, Blueface has just responded after allegations of him either getting a DP.
It's crazy. All these tattoos, like, why the telegram? What's the W in the middle of the eye? Like, did you see the post where they showed, like, all the tattoos he got, and it's all, like, apps?
On schedule to get one based on someone who called allegedly someone who was locked up with Blueface calling in to someone's stream and saying that, hey, Blueface was ducking fades in prison. He also was seen crying and even more things that would definitely get Blueface DP'd, which is disciplinary actions. All right, now if you don't know what a DP is, a DP is a specific street and in severity.
All right.
An understanding here. This person who's allegedly was locked up with Blueface is saying that, you know, Blueface definitely did not rep his schoolyard crip set while incarcerated. But why didn't anyone say this while he was actually locked up? Why did y'all wait till after? In fact,
I don't know why Blueface would be ducking fades. Like, he gets in the ring and actually fights. So I don't think he's scared to fight. And he's like a big athletic dude. You could probably chunk him.
right after Blueface
I've seen
came
his
home,
boxing
he was
matches.
on
He got a little
DDG's
bit of
stream
something on him.
saying how many fights he got into while he was locked up. So is this person lying or telling the truth? Let's run that clip, shall we?
Fuck that shit. Somebody said, did you fight, man? I did. Of course, man.
Yeah, the black folks can get down, bro. They'll go into cell and handle their business. They like to fight. It's the essays that don't really fight each other too much. But most of the deaths in prison, California prison system this year has been like essay on essay violence. Like that murder that just happened in Calipat yesterday was a couple, like 2 essays on another essay. That there was a death killing last week. I forget. I think it was up north, Salinas Valley or somewhere. That was 2 Southsiders against another Southsider. The Southsiders been taking each other out this year in prison.
Was it fun? Yeah, it was cool. Actually, I surprised myself. I was in there terrorizing shit. I was surprised. I was surprised. They were surprised too. I was surprised and they were surprised. But it's
You
like,
was fighting niggas for no reason type shit? Like, or was it like real reasons why you was fighting?
Nah, I'm fighting niggas for real reasons, man. I'm Blueface. So niggas ain't getting the fade just because you a blood and I'm a Crip. Hell no, nigga. So, 100 Crips in here, nigga. Yeah. You finna fight Blueface? I think you is, man. You gonna fight if I wanna fight.
Right.
So niggas, I fought because I wanted to fight and not because it was pressing, nothing like that. But yeah.
Top of the morning, Bishop.
So majority of it was like for reasons, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. You think you'll box again? Got to.
Hell yeah, man.
Got to, bro.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to fight Swaggy P. It's funny, the old boxing gym that I was going to, right here at the corner, that guy, the owner of the gym was trying to set up the fight with Blueface and Swaggy P. And then the guy was telling me that Wack got involved and fucked it all up. But the guy that owns the gym, I kind of think that he thought he was going to be able to get Blueface for cheap. Bro, if he got Wack in his corner, that shit's not happening.
Hard fight, man.
So yeah, it appears Blueface was supposedly running these fades, okay? And
No, yeah, dude, yeah. For sure, fucking, he lived by me, kind of, when he moved to L.A. I mean, I met him through No Jumper, but I used to go on tour with him. Been all over Europe, the States. If you watch the documentary that's on HBO, I'm in it a few times. I even got a couple talking parts. On my back on my YouTube, there's some videos with me with them. Yeah, Juice was cool as fuck. His cousins, all like his entourage. They were all a bunch of good dudes for sure. I mean, that Juice had some skills, man. To sit in the studio and watch that guy make 3-4 songs in a night and then play them back from the top was just like, bro, amazing to watch.
he has all of these gang tats on his face. One in particular is a YSL tattoo. Now, some people might say, why does he have YSL on his face? Well, in case you're unaware, YSL is a schoolyard crip tattoo because in YSL, you also have
SYL.
Have the letters SLY, which would also be accurate. Y is a school for other tattoo. Okay. Now,
Thought there would have been a
wouldn't
better
those
video
tattoos
about this
in
shit,
jail
man.
Unless he was actually doing something. Be upset and feel some type of way.
Dress this shit one time only for you.
See, yeah, this is where they show off the tattoos. Like, what's the Major League Baseball tattoo for? Like, I don't. Whoever interviews this guy needs to ask him, like, what do all these new face tattoos mean?
Gang. Bro.
Like, what's the W?
My whole term, I did everything the correct way. Okay. I hit the minimum yard, nigga. 3 weeks, I'm out of there. My points went up, nigga. I'm on active yard, gangland. I did everything the correct way. All that shit niggas popping about Blueface got a DP. I don't screw our crib. I've been from the hood for damn near a decade. I ain't been DP one time.
I get it, I guess.
And it's not gonna happen because I follow the rules. I program. Screw our crib. Like, I know I'm fresh out and I got this prison shit back booming and niggas wanna come out and tell their story. A blind nigga just got on here and said, we had mandatory yard, we squabbling our ops. You were not on the active yard. Dead homies. If you squabbled any ops in prison, you were not on the active yard. That's a no-go. Come on, cuz. It's 2026. Let me fix that. I've been from the hood for over a decade. On that squad. Yeah. Ask about that. Over a decade. And I did everything that a nigga. There's nothing that I ain't did. Y'all know what
These tattoos make him look like fucking John Gabbana or whatever. What'd they call him before? John Gabbana? You know, the fucking guy that used to go to Popeyes and fucking fuck shit up. This is what all these tattoos make him look like.
Talking about school crib. Cut it out.
And then when he was lifting the weights on that Smith machine, he kind of looked like 4 Extra for a second.
You know, Blueface seems like he's ready to run it
Boom,
with
yeah,
whoever
boom gang.
is questioning his crippin'.
Top of the morning,
for
Corey.
Whoever is trying to doubt the integrity of his crippin', saying that he ain't run it in jail and etc. Listen, y'all might wanna, try to get in the ring with Blueface or something. I mean, listen, this that are very ugly. He plays gonna go past. Cause
he's on videos, bro.
With Blueface, well, champ, you're wrong. In case you were unaware, those tattoos you see on Blueface's face ain't there for nothing. Y'all think it's just ridiculous things, but guess what? In the world of gangbanging, all right, especially out west, these symbols mean something. Okay, it might not mean much to you. These might look like your everyday logos, but these are reasons for that, champ.
Just like Jay Reddy said, certain hats we attack those.
They're symbolic, all right? They're supposed to seem like they're not gang logos because that would,
hit the like button
lessen
for me,
the
y'all.
risk
Give me a
of the
thumbs up.
police or
I
the
think that
feds
shit helps.
questioning anything. But these meanings hold some type of value, all right? And it paints a perfect picture of what type of time Blueface is on. I'm just gonna be honest about the situation. I think Blueface, he's been EP, in the middle, such a lit issue.
Thought it was going to be a little more entertaining than that. My bad, y'all. All right. What else I got over here? Y'all see this?
Put it right there, this thing.
This shit's funny. And then the fucking dude picks up the body cam camera.
Hey, get that nigga little dick down. Bitch ass nigga, you's a buster, nigga. Lucky me the homie.
She's like trying to ride the dude. You ever heard of the cowboy, or what the fuck's it called? Where you like tell the girl like, man, this is the worst pussy I had all month. And then she tries to get off and you try to hold her on. It kind of looks like what they're trying to do here.
Let me borrow those straps real quick. I'll shoot that nigga right in the nigga leg. You trying to jack the homie. This what your bitch ass get. Watch out.
And I'm surprised these broads ain't nervous with all the dudes just standing around filming, like getting all close.
Hit on the spray, want you to. Nah, keep that. Hell yeah. That's that west side shit. We live, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Pick up my body cam. Just drop the bone.
I'm surprised the girls didn't even say nothing, like, put my fucking body cam down.
Bitch ass nigga. You already know what time it is. Nigga, we right here live, nigga. It's going down like a plane crash. Call for backup. They gonna shoot your ass, nigga. You got to get popped, nigga. On the west, nigga. You dig that? I got the body cam right here, nigga.
He got a cigarette in his hand and the body cam. He's like doing a little vlog for the body cam, getting his little play on.
Yeah, nigga, that nigga off that motherfucking train, that crystal method.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking. He looks like a zombie, huh?
Help these bitches out. Cause these bitches need back up. Like, I got the body cam right here live.
Kind of looks like Chief and Heavenly.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh wait.
Yeah, we gotta watch that again. That was a pretty good one.
That bitch, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Got a female cop whooping that nigga ass.
Look, this bitch is giving it all her weight. She got a fucking leg back, dude. She's giving it all.
Put it right there in his ding lane. Get that nigga little dick down. Bitch ass nigga, you's a buster, nigga. Lucky me and the homie.
He needs to pull out the strap and start pistol whipping his ass.
I shoot that nigga
Bink,
right in his ding
bink.
You trying to jack the homie. This what your bitch ass get. Watch out. I hit him with the spray.
Surprised the big Samoan dude right there wasn't like, y'all need a hand? I'll flip this dude over and get his hands behind his back for you.
Nah, keep that. Hell yeah. That's that west side shit. We live, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Pick up my body cam. Just drop the bone, girl, drop the body cam.
That fool look like he got compression socks on.
Ground, bitch, you back live, motherfucker. Fuck this motherfucker. Bitch ass nigga. You already know what time it is, nigga. We right here live, nigga. It's going down like a plane crash. Call for backup. They gonna shoot your ass, nigga. You about to get popped, nigga. On the west, nigga. You dig that? I got the body cam right here, nigga. Look at this bitch ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, that nigga out that motherfucking train, that crystal meth and all that shit. That's what it don't do. Come on, hurry up, sit back up. Help these bitches out. Cause these bitches need back up. Like, I got the body cam right here live with Richie Bay Show. We on this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, wait.
Damn, that's funny, bro. I think this is an old video, though. I didn't really have enough time to get a bunch of fucking shit this morning. Oh, yeah, this is funny, bro. This fucking dumbass. He just really tries to think he got all the fucking power. Trump issues fake pardons for fake electors. The president can't pardon cronies facing state charges. He's trying anyways. Like, bro, you ain't got that much power. And this is the same guy that last term made the abortions by the state, which I think our country is built off each state having their own like rules and having their own say-so. So I kind of understand that. I know a lot of people don't agree with it, but now you're trying to go against that and twist people's arm to pardon somebody. Donald Trump has reportedly pardoned high-profile attorneys accused of joining in his plot to try to steal the 2020 election, along with dozens of so-called fake electors alleged to have played small roles in the effort. The pardons were announced by Ed Martin, the president's pardon attorney, who posted a proclamation by the president outlining them on X. But you can't pardon people sentenced to state. Only the state governor can pardon those people. These pardons, which on Monday afternoon have not appeared on White House page listing Trump's clemency grants, are symbolic. They are part of Trump's larger effort to downplay his attempts to subvert the 2020 elections and his responsibility for the January 6th attack on Congress. None of these people he pardoned on Sunday, including lawyer Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, John Eastman, face federal charges, but many on the list have been charged with state crimes related to the fake elector scheme. The president has broad clemency power over federal crimes, but has no authority on state charges. So I don't know whose arm he's trying to twist, but most of these dudes are probably in Democratic-run states, so they ain't going to be going for it. Prosecutors in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and Wisconsin have charged so-called fake electors in those states with crimes including fraud. These are mostly small-time Republic activists who falsely asserted that there were legitimate electors, claims that they were part of Trump's push to pressure Vice President Mike Pence to reject the legitimate election results and accept pro-Trump slates of electors that could throw the election to him. Yeah, pretty much sum it up like, Trump, you ain't got the power to fucking get people out of state crimes. Now, if you think you got that, bro, you're going to start to be an oligarch, right? Or a fucking, yeah, like, bro, you ain't got that much power. Calm down, Turbo. I feel this is funny because now that the government's back in action, bro, we want to know what's up with these Epstein files. I felt like the last couple months while the shit was down, they were distracting us from the Epstein files.
We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now, together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know who were regularly in the Epstein world. And it will be done by survivors and for survivors. No one else is involved. Stay tuned for more details.
With the longest government shutdown in U.S. history nearing an end, Republicans are set to face another reckoning on Jeffrey Epstein as a petition to force a vote to compel the release of the government's files on Epstein's gardener that needed support. Yeah, bro, we want to see this shit, man. You guys have dangled this shit in front of us for way too long. If there's anything that Epstein has or any paperwork, bro, y'all need to put that shit out. The Trump administration has faced scrutiny from both critics and supporters since the FBI and Justice Department abruptly announced in July that it would not be releasing any additional records from the sex trafficking investigation at Epstein, saying in a memo that there was no evidence that Epstein maintained a client list and that no further disclosure would be appropriate. But didn't they find like a black book somewhere along the line? Like, didn't someone find a black book? I forget where they found it, but didn't it have like a whole list of people's names and shit? And I'm sure, bro, if these people flew there, if there was money involved, like nowadays, bro, you got phones. Everything is traceable. Trump has repeatedly dismissed the scandal as a hoax, accusing Democrats of trying to distract from his administration's success. But wasn't he talking about releasing all this shit at some point? And then he probably realized, like, oh, fuck, my name's in this shit somewhere, somehow. Yeah, hopefully Thomas Massey gets all his signatures. Because, bro, you can't just dangle shit in front of the fucking American public and not come through with it, man. It's going to leave a bad taste in everyone's mouth. Since the middle of September, Massey's petition has been one name away from success. The final signature is set to come from Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva, a Democrat who won in September 23 special election in Arizona to succeed her late father. She has said she'll sign the petition once she takes office, giving the petition the 218 signatures needed to trigger a floor vote. Yeah, man, we need to get to the bottom of this shit already. We need to know, man. The people need to know. But yeah, I thought that was funny because now that the government shutdown's over with, we back to wanting to know what happened to the Epstein files. Who's Paris Jackson? But I thought this was funny, bro. I've only known a couple people in my life that have a perforated septum from doing drugs. And that's pretty much where, you know, the little spot in between your nose right here, it pretty much gets a hole in it from doing too much drugs. Bro, I came across one dude one time that had a hole in the roof of his mouth going up there from doing too much drugs. Who knows what that drugs were cut with? But to put a hole in your body, like, bro, you need to tap out. You need to leave those drugs alone if they're putting holes in your body. They're going to talk to us about it? Oh, that's a good-looking dog. The little fluffy dog, I'm not a fan of little fluffy dogs, but that bulldog, that's a nice-looking bulldog right there. Revealed that previous drug use has left a lasting impact on her body. It's probably going to copyright me for all this shit. In a social media video that was reshared via TikTok, have really loud whistle because you can hear it when I mean that would make sense why you know when you guys ain't really seen Lush. I mean you get a little bit of it when the camera's on, but I don't know if the drugs kick in by the time the camera's off or what may happen, but bro, Hyphy Lush is bro, that's a crazy Lush. When Hyphy Lush comes out, and that's probably when the hole be kicking in. The hole is like a main vein for the drugs to hit the brain as fast as possible. They even did it in Spanish. I've never seen this where they put one in English and then the next one they put in Spanish. All right, let me see right here. Who in the hell is Paris Jackson? I realize I never addressed this and it could sometimes be very noticeable. Jackson said in a social media video that she has reshared via TikTok fan page on Sunday. I have a really loud whistle because you can hear it when I breathe through my nose, and that is because I have what is called a perforated septum. But I mean, if you get the little nose piercing, like the little bowl, what do they call it? The septum piercing, like, and you take that out, does that make you whistle? Or say if you get that piercing and you do drugs, does that like make it go faster? Oh, you're right. It is Michael. Yeah, you're right. Mike, yeah, Paris. Because what was the other two kids' names? The other kid's got a trippy ass name too, right? Yeah, it says right here, Paris, the daughter of the late pop icon Michael Jackson. So she's spending all that Michael Jackson inheritance money on some blow? Then shone a light up her nostril to highlight the hollow cavity. She explained that a perforated septum is slightly different compared to a deviated septum. Owner, could you get plastic surgery to like cover it up or like sew it back together? Can also be caused by autoimmune disease, drug misuse, exposure to chemicals, infections, injuries, or in a rare case, tumors. What kind of drugs, man? She doing that good cocaine? Don't do drugs, kids, she said while pointing at the camera. Or do I mean everyone is going to have the experience they need to have with life? I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. I don't recommend it because it ruined my... Yeah, I mean... Most of the time, drugs do ruin your life. Or at least, you know, they're fun at the beginning before the tolerance gets there. But once your tolerance builds up and you spending money and you're more worried about doing drugs than actually doing what you got to do, that's where it takes a bad turn. If you can be a weekend warrior and do drugs fucking Friday or Saturday night, more power to you. But a lot of people can't just do them on the weekends, man. At first, yeah, you know, but then it's going to start spilling over to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And once that shit starts hitting Wednesday, you're like, fuck it, I'm halfway through the week. I might as well just keep going. Because if you're doing drugs Friday or Saturday to Wednesday, you're already fully blowing. You're going to need them the rest of the week just to get by. She admitted she's been living with a perforated septum since she was about 20 years old. She confessed it's been stressful to manage, especially when in the studio. Paris noted that she can stick a spaghetti noodle to her. That's like a trick. Like, hey, check this out. I could put the noodle through my nose. And she like flosses it. You know, when I was young, when I eat the top ramen, I wouldn't really cut it up. But you know, you can swallow some of the top ramen. And then you can kind of like dangle it and it'll be hanging out because half will be like down your throat and then the other half you can like dangle. That's about as far as I got fucking with spaghetti noodles. But it's like, bro, if she had this shit since 20, she must have just had some bad genetics to put a hole in her nose. Because most people don't like get it way later in life. And she got to be adopted, right? This ain't like Michael Jackson's real daughter. Were all his kids adopted? This condition isn't serious and doesn't cause severe life-threatening issue. It can be treated with an antibiotic ointment, a humidifier, or regular saline rinses, per the Cleveland Clinic. A person struggling with a perforated septum can also get a prosthetic button or surgery if treatment is ultimately successful or unsuccessful. Yeah, she must really be having a problem with the drugs because you have to take pills when you do a surgery that gnarly. She explained, I don't want to fuck with that. I mean, that's how I am, bro. Like, if I ever got to take pain pills again, like, I'm good on the fucking Perkies or the Norcos, man. Just give me some ibuprofen 800 because you give me one pain pill, I'm going to be like, yeah, that's that feeling I love. And it's just going to be right back down the fucking rabbit hole. Hi, I'm PK, and I'm an alcoholic and a heroin addict. Paris wrote via Instagram in January. Oh, wow. Alcoholic and heroin addict. She don't really look like a heroin addict. But what does a heroin addict look like, right? Today marks 5 years clean and sober from all drugs and alcohol. To say that I'm thankful would be a poor euphemism. Gratitude hardly scratches the surface. Shit, I mean, you gotta be careful with all that heroin and everything now. They put Fetty and everything, bro. They putting trank in that shit. Bro, drugs nowadays aren't even cool, man. What they be mixing everything with, it's just not good. All right, well, I thought that was interesting just because I've known a couple people with holes in their nose from doing drugs. Oh yeah, here's This is the 96 prison or the 96 death in California prison system this year. So these two dudes took out this dude, and bro, these two dudes had life. This guy or which guy? So Torres, this guy was sentenced to 6 years and just fucked his off to put in work and take this dude out. And this dude's like, what, 5', 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This dude's 5'6". This dude's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5'9", and this dude's 6'1". But I wonder what this guy did to be all bad for them to want to take him out. So Mercado received from LA County on September 9, 2022. He was sentenced to 13 years for attempted second-degree murder and assault with a semi-automatic firearm with an enhancement for the use of a firearm. With a semi-automatic firearm with an enhancement for the use of firearm. And then Gonzalez right here, he got broke off, sentenced to life with the possibility of parole for first-degree murder. Yeah, Suede. I mean, bro, these dudes look like they're real Southsiders, so I would assume this guy was probably all bad or did something bad along the way. Suede, I thought Suede was a Southsider, bro. I guess Suede technically wasn't from a gang, and it gets a little tricky because I think, bro, you remember when, like a year or two before he went away, there was a shooting at a warehouse party. And I think that guy died with somebody connected or somebody like big up. And the problem with the essays, bro, is when you land somewhere like the MA dudes or whatever, they all got equal say. There isn't like one boss where they all got to listen to. They all got equal say. So if you land, you could land on a yard with people that fuck with you and have a great time. Or you can land on a yard that isn't got your best interest and it's going to be all bad. And then Suede was writing those letters to his girl and talking on the phone and then rapping. I'm sure there's more to the story that a lot of people probably will never find out unless you're super tied in. But that's why, bro, I would not want to go to California prison system if I was someone famous, especially being an essay. I mean, the black dudes, they seem like they're a little different. But yeah, I wouldn't want to go to fucking California prison being some famous rapper or something, man. That shit would be tricky. Got like another hour. I got on early today. I was talking to Quick this morning. He was like telling me to get on. And I ain't seen his ass pop up in here yet. Shooter opens fire at Border Patrol agents in Chicago. Feds confronted by rowdy mob. The shooter was behind the wheel of a black Jeep when they fired off the shots near 26th and Kedzie Avenue as the agents conducted immigration enforcement operation on the city's southwest side. Yeah, I mean, last thing you want to do is be shooting at the feds, bro. They're not playing. You see, they went and got that guy that threw a sandwich at the cops, the ICE dudes in L.A. I think he might have got out, but he threw a sandwich at him, and they came back and got his ass. These are like all Chicago PD. Where's the ICE at? Oh, this lady's ready for war, man. She got her gas mask on. She got the goggles. Oh, look, she got her fucking baton. Bro, this thing looks like it's been passed down for generations. Like if her dad or her mom was on the force, they're like, all right, I'm retiring. Here's my wooden baton. Oh, she got one over here too. I wonder if that's how Chicago does it. They just got the wooden batons. But if you hollow these things out, drill a hole in them and fucking fill that shit with lead, man, that shit will fucking crack your bones. That fool had a bike helmet on. This guy shows up to the battle with a fucking bicycle helmet. He got his shiesty. He got his little bullshit ass COVID mask. And a bike helmet. Like, bro, you hit somebody over the head with that wood baton, it's gonna break that little bike helmet. That's for damn sure. I thought those dudes on the scooter were hanging on the side of that van. I thought we were going to see some shooting. This is like the after investigation. Man, show me the shooting. Let's see if we can find it. Man shoots at ICE in Chicago. Maybe this will be it.
Homeland Security now says they have caught the man accused of firing at Border Patrol agents in Little Village Saturday. Witnesses tell us they captured the moment a gunman shot at the agents. No one.
Whoa, is that him that walked right by right there? It looked like that fool got a gun right there, huh?
Man accused of firing at Border Patrol agents in Little Village Saturday.
It looks like this fool ups Blick right here.
Witnesses tell us they captured the moment a gunman shot at the agents. No one was hit. DHS is not telling us the man's name, but they say he is here illegally and has a criminal past, including aggravated unlawful use of a weapon.
Man, bust out the fucking MacWop reacted to Adams. What's this about?
Crazy takes, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. I've been saying some crazy stuff. I don't know if it's true or not, but oh Lord. talking about that. Him using that like, yeah, them N words. Like, what the heck? I'm seeing that shit. I'm like, yo, this ass is crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? When the last time Flacco been over there? Is it over with over there like that? What's been going on, chat?
I know, we ain't seen Flacco in a minute.
When the last time my boy Flacco been up in the building, man? What's really going on? Because they've been trying to... I've been seeing a lot. Because that dude we starving had leaked something, right? He had leaked that Adam want to take Flacco formula. That's what the leaked text been saying.
No, whatever, bro.
And I think, bro,
These
is
fools all
already
copy each
attempting
other's
to
formula.
do it. Like,
that ain't-
oh my God,
that
free
ain't that
Flacco.
big of a deal.
What's Baby King brother name? I'm trying to check him out. Fool Kill, FOOLKEEKEAL. Yeah, man, free Flacco, bruh. They def got to be some tension. I def think it's tension between Flacco and Adam on the low. I need them brothers to come back together, man.
I don't think they're
no
beefing.
cap. That nigga, like, I just don't see Flacco not being back over there and down there 2 months, it seemed like.
When Flacco went to get that, like, stomach sleeve. Top of the morning, Christian. I appreciate you, bro. I try to stay consistent with it. That's the best thing I could do is just be consistent with my morning slot. Because at nighttime, there's too many people, bro. When you go on at night, everybody's live, dude. I just ain't trying to... I feel like I sounded like J-Rod right there. At night, everybody's live, bro. There's just too many people. I'm a morning person, so I'd rather go for the morning slot. And then... Yeah, I just feel like... I try to get the people that are at work, got the spare time. No, Flacco went to go get the stomach sleeve. Yes, Flacco went to go get that not the bypass, but the sleeve that they put on, I think. At least that's what they were saying.
Who keeping track, though? Who fuck keeping track? W smack too, though, man. I don't know what's going on. The homies just can't stop going viral, bruh.
Well, that's the whole name of the game, right?
Going viral. Smack been on the scene. He went over there and bullied the scene on Aiden stream. You get what I'm saying? Him and Wack had they back and forth. It was a good back and forth. Put that nigga Smack in the mix. Shout out Charleston. Shout out to all them eyeballs over there. You feel me? And then it was dope to see Aiden Ross follow up with it later on in the stream. Like, yo, who was that dude that called Charleston? What was his name? Like, he really, that right there just showed me that Smack really made a good impression right there. Like everybody say, Smack is a
I mean, Flacco probably on those Zip It too.
So just
but
dope seeing
I
that
think he
nigga's,
did the sleeve thing. I mean, he trying to double up, man. He trying to lose everything he can as fast as he can. But the problem is, man, if you lose that shit fast, sometimes it comes back just as fast.
Really, really gravitating towards his energy and stuff like that, just off a mere phone call. You get what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope. No cap, man. That nigga said, what was that boy? What was his name again that called in and said, woo, woo, woo. Smack viral. That's how you maniac the scene. That's how you maniac the scene. So then it's even more dope, right? Because he tried to, he threw Big Deal alley-oop too, though, to get him in that mix, to get him some of that. Like, and Big Deal wanted to take the fade, whatever the case. That right there just give Big Deal a good alley-oop to go get his narrative off. So it's just dope.
No, and shout out to MacWap buying Big Deal his streaming setup, bro. I got to give MacWap his respect for that, for looking out.
To see how it's going, man. It's just dope for people to spread the wealth. You did.
Well, what is this? Listen to the music.
Hold on, my fault, chat.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, Eduardo. Best go, gang, gang, gang. All right.
Nay. So yeah, bro, I think it's fair to say we off of the whole viral way situation and Kimmy Keem. I think it's fair to say that that's over with now. Viral way, Keem, big deal. I think it's fair to say that that's over with now. All them narratives is ran dry and shit. So I don't want to see no more back and forth with them two guys. Like Jesus Christ, it's over with now. Y'all did it up. I think it's say if they wanna
Is this motion like that hoodie everybody be wearing? I wonder if did they knock off the gallery department shit and make motion department?
Yeah, say if they got at them niggas. Oh shit! I didn't know where that came from. That nigga got at them niggas. Shout out my nigga, man. Oh Lord, bruh. Niggas is on one, man. This week.
This is a whole lot of nothing, huh? Let's look at some Instagrams. This is what I was fucking. I hate when I
hit the minimum yard, nigga. 3 weeks, I'm out of there. My point, a blind nigga just got on here and said,
Day in, I'm squabbling the tank.
Blueface ain't on no PC yard. It turned PC October 1st.
No. I'm not. He not on the PC yard. Listen. What yard did Blueface come from? Is what I'm asking you. What yard did he come from?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Exactly, nigga. Dead homies. He came from a 1 or 2 yard, nigga. He went over there with your boys and over there.
Ain't no good.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. He was on the 1 or 2 yard, and now that he's on the 3 yard, your boys ain't get up on him, so they acting like he ain't PC. Dead homies, nigga. He was on the 1 or 2 yard before he went to that 3 yard. GM.
Blueface ain't on no PC.
But isn't that how you're supposed to do it? If you land on a bad yard or a lower yard, you're supposed to get off, raise your points to get to another yard. Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? How else are you supposed to raise your points? All right, let's see what Remo got for our news. Prosecutors claim that Little Dork OTF affiliate and supporters have been sending threats to government witnesses. Yeah, I mean, bro, tampering with witnesses? Feds ain't playing with that shit. Secured in this case, OTF Associates. Let's see, does he have a picture of it? City Nash, arrest Remo. Is Remo out here making threats? Second, defendants proclaim that there is no risk of interference with witnesses in the judicial process. Oh, yeah, there you go. Interfere that has occurred in this case. OTF Associates threats to and intimidate of suspected government witnesses. But who's the witnesses? I wonder, I haven't heard who's the witnesses for this case. And defendant Banks' contempt for the judicial process as demonstrated by his obstructive conduct at the MDC. Instead of analyzing these tangible facts, defendant Banks claimed that his explicit disdain for a cooperating witness, I hate all rats, is immaterial to the court's analysis. Since unrelated public figures have purportedly made similar comments, but the totality of the facts presented by the government show that defendants and their OTF associates have demonstrated their willingness and capability to interfere with this trial and impair the jury's fact-finding mission. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. Intimidating a witness, that's a whole new charge. YNW Melly's associate was seen in the interrogation room giving information about NBA YoungBoy during questioning.
The time that they died, I'm talking about the time, like, the time y'all figure out they died, like, the time that shit was, motherfuckers was posting crazy shit around that time.
Who was
Every young boy, young boy.
Yeah, young boy.
All the niggas.
Yeah, they were trying to take claim to it. The Dub Street Blood family was trying to take claim. Some idiot from Fort Pierce was trying to take claim to it.
Yo, all the niggas. But you may never know the niggas might be dead ass serious. Like,
did he say young boy? I forgot Belly and NBA Youngboy got in a fight in LA or whatever. That was in the first trial. The text messages about it.
For real, like, cause I don't know, bro. Cause like my mindset is like, for young boy, how you know so much about this shit? And you feel me? How you know about it?
Yeah.
The Slang That Iron song from Young Boy, the remix of Melly song. Listen to that. What the fuck you said? Bust a nigga head, something. The time that they died, I'm talking about the time, like, the time y'all figure out they died, like, the time that shit was, motherfuckers was posting crazy shit around that time.
Who was
every young boy, young boy.
Yeah, young boy.
All the niggas.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, no, this snitching for sure. Well, who the fuck is this guy?
Claim to it. The Dub Street Blood family was trying to take claim. Some idiot from Fort Pierce was trying to take claim to it.
That's such an uncomfortable feeling.
But you may never know the niggas might be dead ass serious. Like,
did he say young boy? I forgot Belly and NBA Youngboy got in a fight in LA or whatever. That was in the first trial. The text messages about it.
For real, like, cause I don't know.
I mean, who the fuck is this guy though? Oh, here, this is what we wanted.
What else? That's no warning shots.
Like, what's the Chase Bank logo for?
Yeah.
What does that one mean?
It's crazy, bro. And with the prison I was at, that's what it says on the walls. It says warning, no warning shots in this.
That's what all prisons say, man. Because if they see you come out with a fucking a knife, they're gonna shoot the 223s. First, they're gonna hit the block gun, but then they're gonna shoot that 223, bro, and knock you on your ass and put a hole in you.
This building, fired in this building. So I'm waking up to looking at that every day. You know?
You're like, fuck it.
Put that shit on my face. That's low out.
They have tattoo artists in there?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What?
Yeah, you get a little Walkman. And I always wondered, because like when I was there, you get the Walkman or the CD man, and the little motor that, you know, plays the tape or the CD. You rig it up, you put like a little half a pin on there, you get guitar string, put it in there, shave it down. Sometimes, bro, you could get like free staff that'll bring in some shit for you. But you make all the guns out of that, and then you burn soot and you put a bag over it and you scrape the soot off the bag and you put it with baby oil, mix it up, and that'll make the black ink. Or you get free staff just to bring you in some ink. And I'm sure Blueface got money, so I'm sure he was willing to pay for anything that he wanted.
Come on, man. Prison and tattoos go hand in hand.
Yeah. Oh, chasing cash?
Seriously?
Makes sense.
That's crazy. All right, what is the why? Whys?
That's for the hood from schoolyard, so I got, you know, that's for the yard.
Well, you're YSL?
And then I got schoolyard right here. YSL's for the hood too.
I thought YSL's
That's what I'm saying. All this shit, they think it's like logos. If you literally like, right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the undefeated logo.
Oh shit.
Right?
Okay.
I'm fucking undefeated.
You are.
Okay.
You are.
Homies, I'm undefeated.
You know, you make me want to get tattoos. I got fake tattoos one time on stream. I looked good as fuck, bro.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. You guys.
Tattoo.
What else? Wait, what is that? No warning shots.
Yeah.
What does that one mean?
Let me
bro.
Google that.
And with the prison I was at, that's what it says on the walls. It says warning, no warning shots in this building. Fired in this building.
Blueface.
I'm waking up to looking at that every day. You know?
You're like, fuck it.
Put that shit on my face. That's low out.
They have tattoo artists in there?
Yeah.
Face tat.
What?
Come on, man. Prison and tattoos go hand in hand.
Seriously? That's crazy. All right, what is the why? Whys?
That's for the hood from schoolyard, so I got, you know, that's for the yard.
Well, you're YSL?
And then I got schoolyard right here. YSL's for the hood too.
I thought YSL's
That's what I'm saying. All this shit, they think it's
All
like
on
logos.
Facebook.
If you literally like, all right. So this right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the undefeated logo.
Oh shit.
Right?
Okay.
I'm fucking undefeated.
You are.
Okay.
You are.
Dead homies. I'm undefeated.
You know, you make me want to get tattoos. I got fake tattoos one time on stream. I looked good as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what's the Telegram logo mean? Top of the morning, G-Dime. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, because, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? Some of these tattoos just ain't it. I mean, I guess nowadays you get tattoo removal, which is pretty easy. But, bro, some of these just ain't it, bro. And, like, the Y, like, why'd you fill in the middle of the Y, but you didn't fucking powder shade really the outside of it? Like, you should have just powder shaded this Y, not filled the middle solid. That's what the Telegram means. And then, oh, that's Walgreens? I thought this was for the Washington Nationals. The W? What's the W mean? Oh, some people say it's Walgreens and some people say it's the Washington it's the Washington Nationals for sure. Oh, Diddy got caught drinking alcohol, man. Let me see if I can find something about that. Top 5 sends Treyway over $1,000 after 6ix9ine trolled him on a Neon stream. I got you, brother. I'm on it. Send your Cash App. I got commissary for you, broski. So I wonder, Treyway got a phone in there? Treyway ain't free. You keep your head up. Snitches don't last. Sent my GG. Anything you need, hit me up. I mean, being too drunk on the yard, I guess. Because he probably wasn't making the Pruno. But I read, and they said in the feds, they got Fanta, sugar, and then I forget what they used for the kicker. Here, let me see if I can find it. Diddy caught drinking in prison. Oh, it says Diddy Combs representatives have denied reports that he was caught drinking homemade alcohol in prison, calling the claims completely false, while reports from outlets like TMZ and Page Six allege he was found with fermented drink. His team insists he is focused on sobriety and has not violated any rules. Yeah, they were saying it was made with like Fanta. I mean, a lot of jails ain't got real sugar. For them to have real sugar, man, you can make some good ass. And then once you get the Pruno, you get the stinger, you boil the Pruno off, and you make like a little homemade still, and that shit drops off fucking pretty much White Lightning or Bacardi 51. Because if you make it out of fruit, I think that's like Bacardi, right? Because some alcohol's made out of fruit, some's made out of like grain, some's made out of agave. And that's what makes all the alcohols different is what the kicker is and what they make them out of. I mean, I guess that's like an easy clickbait is Diddy caught drinking Pruno. But I mean, bro, once you landed and you ain't had no good alcohol for a while, fuck it. Man, that White Lightning, you get a lighter, you could light it and that shit will burn. Wow, we gotta get to that one. This is pretty funny.
Does a Muslim rap about crime? Exactly. Can I put my glasses back on? Does a Muslim go and say, yo, I fucking got this big gun, I'm gonna go at my ops? Does Allah accept that?
No, but I can't
Alright,
say
cool.
anything because
But anyway-
I'm Muslim and I do this shit on stream. We can't be perfect.
All right, cool. You can't be perfect, but take that to Khabib, take that to Dagestan, and play with their religion.
Khabib is different, bro. He's a full-on Muslim, locked in. He devoted his life
All right,
to God.
so these people are half in Muslims.
They're not. I mean, he's new.
He's just proving my point. Does a
I mean, Dirk's dad was Muslim. I guess he was in jail for a long time, but Yeah, I mean, be like, I'm religious, but I'm constantly backsliding. Like, yeah, which one is it, bro? That's why I'm not super religious. I go out more off a moral compass, like what's good and bad. I don't need a religion to fucking tell me what my moral compass is. What happened to this fucking guy? Trailer Park Boys actor for Bubbles, Mike Smith, has stepped away from managing Trailer Park Boys after a Canadian charged linked to a 2017 incident. A no contact order is in place, and the company says it's aware of the allegations and won't comment further during the legal process. I never really watched it, but I know a lot of people did. And I think at the High Times events, they would have these dudes come and like give out awards. The one cast member that looks like a PDF file gets charged for SA. Shocker. Yeah, I mean, this dude looks like a fucking creep. Especially in the character he plays. Wow, Future shot. I would want to listen to this, but it'd probably get me fucking copyright and I'll have to delete it anyways. Oh, I didn't really get a chance to listen to this yet.
No, it's Remo. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Yo, bro. Yo, Remo, say what's up. Say what's up to Neon real quick. We on stream. I'm gonna call you right back. Yo, oh wait, this top 5? Yo, top 5. Yo, hit me up. Yo, top 5.
Top 5, I love you,
Yo,
bro.
top 5. Hold on. Yo, top 5. Yo, you see everybody. Hold on. Let me talk. Everybody know you for no head now. Now you the Frankenstein. You the Frankenstein of your country, nigga. The niggas had a. Yo, you ever saw Toy Story when fucking? Yo, hold on. You saw Toy Story? Yo, this shit give you nightmares, right?
Come on, let's all be friends.
This shit give you nightmares?
Let's all be friends.
This shit give you.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on. Yo.
Neon, like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, bro, this helps your stream go up. Let these fuckers argue. That's just, bro, people are going to clip it. That's like promotion in its own.
This shit give you nightmares,
bro. Let's all be friends.
Yo, show us the scar. Show us the scar.
Yo,
real
listen,
quick.
come on.
I'm gonna let you talk.
No. Show it.
It's funny. All these dudes want to talk like they tough, but I would like to see them fucking get their knuckles up and squabble, man. Like, bro, how tough are you? Just because you got a gun or whatever, or you're able to bully on fucking social media or whatever the fuck it may be. Like, do you really got the squabbles or not?
No, the other way. Sing. Peace, bitch.
No, come on, bro.
Nigga, yo, top 5 said, where's the scar?
Open that shit back up.
Tell him, oh wait, hold on. No, it's Remo.
That shit's funny. Remo gets his little shout out. Man, how nasty is this, bro? That's one time, like, I hate ordering food. One time I ordered food, man, and it pulled up in the car, because I'm hungry, bro. If I order food, I'm going out to get that shit. I don't want you leaving it at my door. Like, I ordered food because I'm hungry. I want that shit. So I go out and get it from the fucking car. Like, I watch them drive down the street on the little app. I go out and get that shit. Man, a couple of times, bro, I've got food out of cars, and it looked like they were living out the motherfucker, man. I was just like, I'm good, dude. I'm good on delivery. And like, what the fuck? Like, this gotta be... Photo of delivery drivers going viral after he's seen using restroom next to someone's DoorDash order. Like, this looks like it's the bathroom of a McDonald's. But sometimes people do shit like this just to get a viral post. I mean, bro, that's just fucking nasty. Like, I'd be pissed, bro, if you fucking got my fucking food order on the bathroom of a fucking bathroom floor. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But a lot of times, I don't believe these posts, bro. People be post farming to try to get something to go viral. What's this one?
Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me through that, take me through that.
Man, that dude look crazy.
Taking her up through there. Two of 'em a go-to pair. Hydra, 2 players. Got body like she went on a drill.
Take me through that, take me through that.
I mean, food stamps back though, bro. I heard people getting their fucking full deposit yesterday because I thought at some point they were going to try to make it like 2/3 or not all that much, but I heard people got their full deposits a couple days ago. Man, this is crazy. Ohio toddler defends his home with what looks like to be a real firearm in his hands. Where his parents at? Welcome back, Dante. Yeah, I'm trying to ride it out to 12. Then I got to go hit the gym. I got to try to get this THC out of my system so I can take this drug test. It's like, man, I took a little bullshit home test the other day and that line was still dark as hell.
Look here, stick it up here. What's going on?
This fool got like a big ass sweater on. And I feel like this is a fucking viral post farm too. Like,
Look here, stick it up here. What's going on?
yeah, I know. I smoked a lot. That's why I got my water with lemon. Trying to work out, trying to eat a bunch of fiber. I'm trying to do all the little things that they suggest.
Look here, stick it up here. What's going on?
And then it's like, bro, is that even a gun? I guess it could be, bro. It looked like little homie got his finger on the trigger, too. But if he was to fucking pull that trigger and that hammer was to go back and forth, that's going to pinch his fucking finger so bad, bro. Probably put a big old cut on it. It's like you ever see the gangsters like in Chicago and you'll see people that got their thumbs fucked up or they got something on it because they tried to shoot that gun with the switch and it caught their hand in it. That shit going to fuck you up good. Oh, yeah, I'll have to take some of that, too. I'm trying to, bro. The sooner I can get clean, the sooner I can fucking take the fucking test, man. That's the only thing I'm waiting for is to pass the piss test, bro, because then I can go finish all my paperwork and everything, but I just got to fucking... honestly, I didn't think I was going to have to take a piss test to get started. I thought I was going to have to take a piss test somewhere down the line, but I didn't think I was going to have to take the piss test fucking before I do anything else. Man, this is crazy. Westside Gunn exposes WWE threatening and kicking him out Monday Night Raw in Buffalo. Like, I could get if you're using some WWE imagery on your albums, but just because you're talking about it and referencing it is a little crazy. And, I mean, bro, for him to be putting him on even when it wasn't cool is, like, bro, you got to respect it. I sat front row at every big show, literally all the good times it brought to my life to the point when I started making music. I incorporated in everything like Wu-Tang did karate. I made people who hated the product watch it again and made it look cool. When at the time people thought it was nerdy, I've watched that same company sit countless of people next to me who's not even fans for real and act like I didn't exist. I was threatened to take everything out of my music, which only I did to pay homage. It's like, bro, music is freedom of art. How can you take that out? Yeah, and it's like, bro, if I go to the fucking thing and fail the first test, they want to charge me $1,000 and have me do a SAT program. So it's like, bro, I'm trying to avoid paying the extra $1,000 and do some program. You know, it's like, fuck. Yeah, that's one thing I got is I'm lucky is I'm pretty thin. I'm like 158 pounds. So I feel like that kind of helps me a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. It's been a week already, so I'll probably take another test next week and see if the line at least fading, I hope. I mean, probably not, but all you can do is hope for the expect the worst, hope for the best, or hope for the best, plan for the worst. But man, it's crazy. Like, how you gonna pick on West Side Gun for supporting your wrestling, man? It's crazy.
What's your name?
And this is where they kick his ass out. Yeah, I'm like 5'9", 5'10", like 5'9.5", 158. Well, between like, since I've been hitting the gym every day and going hard, it's like every day I fucking lose a pound, half pound. Normally I'm like 165-ish, but I weighed in at 158 yesterday after hitting the gym every day. And I'm trying to not eat any fried food, any bullshit, trying to eat healthy. You know, I don't know. I'll let you know. Y'all along for the journey with me, that's for sure.
Mark Brenner kicked me out of Monday Night Raw, my $5,000 seat. For no reason. All these people in here.
I did think about the Wizinator, but my homie that had to do it was like, bro, this shit ain't nothing to play with. But I did think about the Wizinator. Fuck, I don't know. I just don't. Because it's the federal DOT testing. Like, I got to go to a special doctor's office. But, I mean, bro, I've never took a drug test where they needed to look at your dick, though. Like, even when I was on parole and I had to go piss, like, they would let me turn my back to them. Bro, I knew people that would take, because if they let you go in the room and they don't look, I knew people that would put water from the toilet in and throw a couple of sprinkles of fucking instant coffee in the fucking thing. So it gave it color. Because I think it's only a 5-panel test where at first they put the little dipstick in, and then if it comes up positive, then they'll send it to the LC or the GC one. Yeah, because you gotta use the syringe, right, to make it work. So what, do you put the syringe like on your waist and like press it down while you got the thing? Yeah, bro, in Texas and other places, like, when you guys get busted, they put you on, like, pre-trial probation or something. Like, in California, bro, that ain't it, bro. When you're on bail, you're still like a normal, regular person. Only time you get put on probation is when you get convicted. But other states, that pre-trial probation bullshit, man, that's a trip. That's like taking away all your freedoms. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, right? But now you want to put me on pre-trial probation or whatever the fuck it's called.
I didn't even know. What's your name?
Mark Brenner.
Mark Brenner kicked me out of Monday Night Raw, my $5,000 seat. For no reason. All these people in here. I didn't even know. What's your name?
Mark.
Yeah, my other homie told me just drink a bunch of water. And if it was like some random test that, like, I didn't have to pick if I fail $1,000 and all these programs and all this shit, then I wouldn't really care. Even if it was a test and, you know, whatever, I ain't really tripping, but I just ain't trying to play. And because the DOT, they said this test will stay on your record forever. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro. Just trying to fucking not make my situation any worse. Nuts to butts, belly on the back. Out here, it's they say line up, nuts to butts, nuts to butts. All right, let's see. No Jumper got any different news things? Because a lot of times, you know, Remo does the shit for No Jumper too, but a lot of times they'll keep it a little different. Good morning, Booski. The what? Oh, maybe. Why is it not coming up? Cleaning your room? I think these ones are empty too. I'm almost done. I'll be done in like 20 minutes and then I think these ones might be empty too. I'll get for you. Yeah, they think they got a big deal on. Can niacin, is that prescription or can you buy it yourself? Because I remember my cellie in prison, bro, this dude, he went and got tested and his cholesterol was 502. I used to call him 502 Big Block because his name was Small Block from the Valley. He had a small block right here and then the little Chevy sign. Is that why it's not coming up? That's crazy. What'd I do to him? Maybe because I put the space. Oh, okay. I'll go CVS and get some of that shit today. I wondered, did they lose it? Is it gone again? But it's not pulling up anything on my side, so I wonder if my internet's just fucking up. Damn, let me see. Yeah, it worked on my phone.
Address this shit one time only for y'all, gang.
Like, why the fuck is it not working? All right, I mean, is there any other topics? I got like 20 minutes left, man. What should we talk about? Finish this shit off with. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will work. All right, there we go. NBA Youngboy spirits tear down a fan. She starts passionately singing along with him during the performance. Little Uzi Vert faces a $110 million copyright lawsuit from NY artist Rife Ra, who alleges Little Uzi hit Just Wanna Rock copies his song Pain and Pleasure. I would listen to it, but she'll get me copyright strike and I have to go delete it anyways. A 20-year-old man who allegedly threw and yelled F the Jews at Dave Portnoy has been arrested and charged with disturbing the peace. Is there a video? Is he doing his little pizza review?
Fuck you, Dave. Not cool. Why you come in the camera, buddy? Oh my gosh.
This guy's like, let me get the hell out of here. No, I appreciate you, Dante. I heard yesterday that you guys were keeping my name alive. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't think it's anything personal, so I ain't tripping, but yeah, keep my name alive. And that just helped me promote my channel over here, you know? Yeah, offensive words alone are protected, but when behavior disrupts a public event or risk violence, what kind of public event is this? This guy going to buy pizza for his pizza review? But, I mean, yeah, throwing shit at somebody, that ain't the best way. No, yeah, I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all. Police found a baby bottle with suspected lean oxycodone pills and 2 firearms during Broadway's recent arrest on weapon and drug charges. Possession of firearm or knife during commission, possession of Schedule 2 controlled substance, reckless driving. Yeah. I mean, that's what you get for fucking around. Bro, you gotta have an Uber driver. Like, why are you trying to drive yourself around when you're rich as hell? Man, this is funny. Kim Kardashian expresses her frustration over psychics who told her she would pass the California bar exam, only to fail. Like, how many times has this bitch took the bar exam to fail? I know it ain't easy. One time I was in Frisco, a long-ass time ago, and I was like, just Googled, I wanted to stay at a nice hotel, and I stayed at this hotel, and downstairs in the lobby and all, like, the conference rooms, they were doing the bar exam, the California bar exam, and I just kind of got, like, a little vision seeing how it worked. And they had all these different rooms set up with the bar exam and all these people walking around, checking in, taking the test. I was like, damn, this is some serious shit.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
Is this for a show or something? Because who in the fuck is going to listen to a psychic when you got to take a test? Like, study, bitch. Make fucking flashcards or whatever you got to do. You got more than enough money to study than go pay a psychic to ask if you're going to pass the fucking thing.
Letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say. I'm just letting you guys know that all of the...
I mean, no shit, Sherlock. You think the psychics... Yeah, I believe in a little intuition and feeling shit, but a lot of that just comes from being around the block and educating and be like, I think it's going to go like this or like that. Full on psychics, I don't know. I ain't buying into it. Oh, wow. Max B proposes as soon as he gets out. Congratulations to this man, bro. Why didn't you marry her when you're in prison and get conjugals, though? That's what I would have done. Gunner, Silver Surfer? I don't get it.
Say I do.
Yeah, for sure, right? Only way Kim Kardashian helping you if the judge has a crush on her and he ain't even like worrying about her skills. He just wants to. She shows up with the fucking boobs halfway hanging out and the fucking tight ass dress, and the judge is like, whatever she says goes. But why don't you marry this broad while you're busted and get conjugals? I don't know. I mean, he's proposing to her now, but it's like, dude, in California, you can marry a broad. As long as you're not close custody, you can get conjugals. I mean, I think everybody kind of can now, too. Yeah, because I wonder, how old is Max B? Is it because Sean Rock needs to listen to this song?
Bitches shaking ass, popping coochie to the beat. Bend that thing over, arch your back, grab your knees. Let me see that coochie, I don't care if it's bleed. I like ratchet bitches, shake that ass for no reason. Shake that ass, bitch, never mind how you reeking. I don't know how to act, man, we in this bitch tweaking. I don't want your man, baby girl, I'm just teasing. Brown skin bitch, curly hair, Puerto Rican. You ain't all that, but you cool, boy, you decent. Ass so big, but she ugly, she a demon. Do them booty.
I fuck with Sexy Red, though. I think a lot of this shit she just be trolling, but I fuck with her. And it's like, aren't these two dudes on the same side? If Hassan is going to reach this hard to say that I kickstarted Fuentes' career, then I'm responsible for his career 10x over. Also, Hassan fucked a 15-year-old when he was visiting the brothel in Berlin. That's why he doesn't like to talk about it as much now. It's common knowledge behind the scenes. If Hassan wants to contest it, he can sue me. But he won't because truth is an absolute defense against defamation. Damn.
For many years, I refused to utter the mention of Nick Fuentes for that reason, because he had a, albeit limited, platform. As a matter of fact, I'll give you guys one inside baseball moment. There were numerous times when Ethan Klein wanted to actually make fun of him for going on a date with a cat boy and shit like that. Back when we had the Leftovers podcast, I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? No, we're not covering him. It doesn't matter. Even to ridicule him, we're not covering him at all. We're not giving him any fucking breathing room. We're not giving him any platform whatsoever. And I actually vetoed that shit over and over again. But unfortunately, some of my other fucking ideological opponents who claim to be liberals may or may not have sucked his penis, and also simultaneously openly delivered them a fat platform and also additional media connections, and even promoted Nick Fuentes, and even talked about how Nick Fuentes owed them so much for their new career. Yes, I'm talking about
hit the like
Sex
button
Pestiny.
for me, y'all. If you haven't,
Think he's
give
cool,
me
brother?
an upvote, please, or a
For many
vote, or
years,
a thumb up.
I refused
whatever
to
how you call
utter
it.
the mention of Nick Fuentes for that reason, because he had a albeit limited platform. As a matter of fact, I'll give you guys one inside baseball moment. There were numerous times when Ethan Klein wanted to actually make fun of him for going on a date with a cat boy and shit like that. Back when we had the Leftovers podcast, I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? No, we're not covering him. It doesn't matter. Even to ridicule him, we're not covering him at all. We're not giving him any fucking breathing room. We're not giving him any platform whatsoever. And I actually vetoed that shit over and over again. But unfortunately, some of my other fucking ideological
both
opponents
these
who
fucking
claim to
dudes
be
are
liberals
weirdos, huh?
may or may not have sucked his penis, and also simultaneously openly delivered them a fat platform and also additional media connections, and even promoted Nick Fuentes, and even talked about how Nick Fuentes owed them so much for their new career. Yes, I'm talking about Sex Pestiny. Think he's cool, brother? For many years, I refused to utter the mention of Nick Fuentes for that reason, because he had a albeit limited platform. As a matter of fact, I'll give you guys one inside baseball moment. There were numerous times when Ethan Klein wanted to actually make fun of him for going on a date with a cat boy and shit like that. There's no reason to debate people like that that have very limited platforms at the time. And then he was resilient enough to work his way through the ranks and claw back after tremendous amounts of deplatforming, claw his way back into relevance, found himself in Kanye West's orbit at a time when Kanye West was also going through a manic episode and screaming Heil Hitler all over the place, had dinner with Donald Trump, and kept pushing and pushing and pushing, sending his little groypers, the ones that at least can go outside, to Turning Point USA events, infiltrating every facet of the Republican Party, and basically creating a media environment where like any Republican under the age of 35 is basically aligned almost entirely with his politics. And it's, and you know, lo and behold, you got a real fucking crisis on the right now, and he's getting a shit ton of high profile media coverage. So it's too late. There's no reason to debate people like that that have very limited platforms at the time.
It's just hard for me to buy into take anything these guys say serious. Like Destiny and all his fucking sescapades. And now they're saying this Hassan guy in Berlin with a 15-year-old kid. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, are any of you motherfuckers normal? Yeah, it's like a lot of these guys just, you know, try to go hard to get views or whatever the case may be. Like, I could sit on here and talk a bunch of shit and say shit that I don't mean or whatever the case may be. Supreme Court will not look to overturn same-sex marriage rights. The court denied a new appeal that looked to overturn the decade-old decision. I mean, let him live, bro. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I mean, I guess that, you know, I don't know. I never, to watch Destiny play the little video game and talk shit, and then once, like, bro, if your home isn't in order and everything else, like, bro, how do you want me to take you serious and listen to what you got to say when everything else in your life is fucking distraught? Man, she got a rear end on her, but she looked crazy, bro. She looks crazy. Like that picture that's going around with her compared to somebody else, like, I don't know, man. She looks crazy. Yeah, I used to check out Candace a little bit, but bro, there's not enough hours in a day to really follow fucking everything, man. Like, just, you know, hitting the gym, picking my kids up, taking them to school, picking them up, trying to watch the sports games. It's hard to keep up with everything, bro. See, now that fucking these dudes are, bro, what happened to sports, man? All these fucking guys, all these sports are getting busted for cheating. What happened with Danish Diamonds? This is probably paid promo right here. If they're getting added, then for sure. Danish paying for promos. All right. Fucking, that's it. I need to go hit the gym. I gotta take my fucking daughter to a birthday party in a few hours. Or drop her off at a birthday dinner, or whatever. I mean, if you like the clips and reels, well, clips probably better. They're easy to watch, but message them to me or email them to me, Dante. We'll react to them on here, especially if anyone's are like, you know, super controversial or some shit. Southsider Tommy Guns in jail, now facing a gang enhancement that will hold him. I'll explain. Nah, for sure. Have a good day, Dante. I should be back on tomorrow for sure. Let's see right here. This is going to be the last one.
Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it. You already know. Like a torta with some bad habits. Bye.
It's like this fool Gunner does everything without watching any clips.
Understandable, but Tommy Guns has chosen in his life to rock with the Via side, right? To rock with the Raza. And so now the politics have changed. Now everything that involves is on your plate and you must eat it. I don't like onions. Eat them, right? That's it. Surgen. Right? So when he's been to county jail twice in LA, he has functioned as what they would call a homie. Now, getting out, going back to your neighborhood. Now, Tommy Guns is in a very complex situation. So if you're a Southerner from Southern California, you're going to LA County Jail, the Inland Empire, SGV, whatever county.
All right, whatever. All right, I'm hopping off. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Dante, Sev, Corey, Tech. Am I forgetting anybody? I know Quick wasn't with us today. I was messaging him this morning. G Dime, appreciate you. Christian Shody, appreciate you. Bishop, appreciate you. 10 girlfriends, Mikey, appreciate you. Yep, that's it. That wraps it up. All right, I'm out here. Appreciate y'all. See ya mañana.